So today's agenda. Yeah, I'm gonna split you guys out into parties. And there are some questions. Let's see. In my reorganization notes,
Mm-hmm.
there is a definite there's 4 or 5 question marks on who goes where. Um, so we can kind of talk about this meta speak because there are there's two objectives for you to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mhm.
a group of you needs to go pursue the Seal of Law, which you know the location of, but you don't know the state of necessarily,
Mm-hmm.
except that it's intact.
And that
And
it's
that is in
in, yeah.
the heart of the Praloom dynasty in the Crimson Court. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Probably literally being sat upon by Bruno Arden himself. Um,
God.
What
um,
a Giga Chad, dude.
he is. Y'all know the Praloom dynasty hates and fears arcane magic.
Mm-hmm.
All magic, actually.
What else is new?
And yeah, you guys ended up going to the 2 countries in the world that hate and fear magic. Everybody, everywhere else is fine.
Well, that's where all the
Um,
stories are.
that's
Oh my god.
yeah. Um, uh, so the people who would definitely want to go to that one are Real. Well, so Real and Despero have business in that area, and you'll pick up a new party member along the way there. Um, the other objective is the Seal of Divinity. You'll be pursuing what was dubbed the Forgotten Gods, and whatever seal that they hold intact has been basically half destroyed. Um, so the group that goes that way will also be picking up a new party member, and the two that have that I will speak slightly out of character will have objectives there are Tam and Uguay.
At the Forgotten Gods.
Yeah,
deal?
at the seal of divinity.
Guess
Mm-hmm.
I can't abandon my money manager.
He did
And I
swear an
can't
oath.
abandon my paychecks, so thank
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Which leaves Farhat, Julian, Velt, and Kindbell. Farhat's not here to speak for himself right now.
Everyone.
Neither is Despero.
Oh, here we go.
But
Hell yeah, brother.
Kind of
Well-
figured I'd be going for the divinity one because you said that was the one that requires a lot of investigating.
yeah, okay, that works.
I can sniff
Um,
around.
Is that where we're going?
That yes, that's Tam and Uguay. Yeah, so we could. So here's the ultimate pull from this is that we could mix up the parties. I assume Nikki still wants to play with Jared.
You don't need to assume that at all.
Okay.
Do not, or I see him.
Wow.
Look, I'm gonna be living with. Okay, to be fair, I've been in like 7 different campaigns with him.
Yeah,
Right.
fair.
Not that I don't want to play with him. It's just that, like, you know how like the magic of first love dims a little bit as you trudge on into the decades.
Yeah, that's your brain coming
yeah.
back from vacation on the honeymoon phase.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just gotta remember.
Like we are.
Magic
we are-
of love dimmed.
Yeah, well, it's scientifically, yeah.
No, no, no.
Science.
No, the magic
Nikki
of
said
first
the
love. Like you stop being in the honeymoon phase and you get into like the 6 years deep in a relationship.
Yeah, the real
you're
shit.
planning like
Just
you're
the
planning
moon
taxes
phase.
together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and when
The
you're
boring
planning
shit.
taxes together, you don't need to play D&D together because I've done like 7 D&D campaigns with him. I don't.
yeah.
You don't. There's no pressure.
And you
Yeah,
play your
okay.
mobile
So that
games
actually-
together.
that actually works.
Taxes just like Ann Coulter. Yeah.
So that actually kind of works for me, because then we could, if Austin, would you be okay moving to the Friday game?
Which one's the Friday one?
But
Basically, the old blood
This
squad.
time
You would be
slot.
swapping.
Austin's
Yeah, this time
back,
slot.
right?
You would be swapping with. You'd be swapping with Nikki parties.
Yo.
So Kindbell would go to
Do
the
whatever you
Seal
want,
of Divinity.
Austin, but you're not allowed to leave my party.
And this is totally. I mean,
Not just-
frankly, we could do a 4 and 6 if we have to.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to come with us, and
Oh my
whoever's the person they find at the other place is just by themselves. Like, yeah.
Ouch.
It's just what? It's just Despero and Farhat by themselves, and
No, Despero and Real.
guys were-
Despero and
you
Real.
guys-
Yeah.
You guys
for
weren't here
real.
to vote. You guys weren't here to vote.
It's
Sorry,
just-
Despero
it's just
Farhat.
us. You just
Yeah.
sleep together or
I-
what?
The thing that I would like state for Kybal is I think the only person that he would probably follow is Farhat out of everyone. So he'll
Interesting.
probably
That makes sense.
he'll probably end up following Farhad's butt wherever he goes. Because
Well,
he's been
okay.
already told that either way, you
I
know,
think
you don't know,
Farhad and
fucking
I-
pick one. And Kindball's like, I don't fucking know, so he'll probably end up
think-
following Farhad.
I think Farhat's and I have to split.
That's also what I
'Cause we-
agree in that.
By far the most
Well,
utility.
Aridin needs a
It feels like
conversation in character with the group for
Yeah,
his
yeah.
course of action. I'd prefer to roleplay that, but we can talk meta.
Yes,
if you
yeah,
want.
no, we can roleplay that after we deal
Okay.
with this.
Sure.
I mean, he doesn't
I
have
suppose
to.
the point's moot. I suppose the point's moot until Devin and Jared get here,
Mhm.
because Devin is the one person who could realistically go to both.
He's not gonna want to, or actually maybe he might want to come with our group. I don't know.
Well, but story reasons, for story and quest reasons, he could go to either.
I'm just gonna
And-
get memed for the rest of the time we play.
They'll
Is-
for yours for I would actually be okay with you going to the Seal of Law, Austin, and with that party for story reasons and eventual quest reasons.
I'm okay with
Is
Mhm.
there anywhere you'd prefer to have Kindball for story?
I think
reasons?
Kindbell would fit better in the Seal of Divinity, personally.
You know,
Seal
unless you
of
wanted
Div-
Raiden Hated
Div-
Strike Part
Alright.
2.
In
I
that
guess
case,
we
I'm
could do-
going there. I'll just go wherever you want me, Chase. I guess.
I,
Seal of
I just
Divinity is
gotta
where I go.
I gotta confirm with Devin because I think
He doesn't have to be at the
So
Seal
would
of
we
Divinity. I'll
play
just go where you
same
need.
time, or would our time change? on the-
so the Seal of Divinity would be the Saturday. Oh shit, that'd be for Nikki. We'd have to start Saturday later.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
have to. I will get up. Well, these days my sleep schedule, Chase, is
Well, it'd be night, right, for you?
It'd be 3 a.m. We started
Yes.
noon, so 3 a.m. is that's not tenable. That's
Hello.
not.
That's
no, I'm
the
not gonna
only
be able to-
logistical
I don't
issue
think
maybe
you-
with
I don't
that.
think
J
you-
Rod.
I don't think you understand,
Neither do
Chase.
I.
My sleep schedule is fucked.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
wake
but
up
us-
till like 8 p.m. now.
I'm trying
But
to
us
remember.
starting at okay, well that might work actually then.
Yeah.
What was the quote? Something of first love is fading. I don't know.
No, the first love is dimmed.
No.
You know.
Okay. Don't listen to these liars and these baiters.
Yeah, just
What
watch
is
the VOD.
that?
Just watch the VOD,
Okay.
Jared.
Oh yeah, watch the bot. It's all there.
What is
No.
Real's
No.
intelligence at?
My intelligence, like my high stats are all 16. Intelligence, charisma, dex, all 16.
Yo, my bad for the late arrival.
Hey.
I thought
No
we were
worries.
6:30, not
Hey,
6:30.
Jared.
Oh, no
Yeah.
worries. Yeah, today's just an outlier.
Hey, Jared.
It's all good. We're waiting on Devin too, but we're just meta discussing who's gonna go where.
Okay.
And I think Despero, you have goals up in the Prowlum Dynasty and north of the Prowlum Dynasty.
That is very much correct.
Okay, so your objective being the Seal of Law is not out of line, I don't think. But we were talking about splitting up you and Nikki because Kindbell's goals really lie more in the Seal of Divinity squad.
Mhm.
And Chase was worried about that. It's like, oh, I'm splitting up a couple, and I'm like, and then
Well-
the meme is, I said like,
True love is dimmed.
that is not what I said. I said
No, honeymoon phase is
The
over.
fire
That was what she
phase.
I said the honeymoon phase is over.
Yeah.
I don't need to be
But-
constantly attached to his hip.
She's
We're
extinguished
grown ass,
the,
we're grown ass
No, just
couples.
flame.
logistically with
The
the
hottest,
time.
the first flame has been extinguished. That's a
Yeah,
hottest
with the
thing
with
we
the
do
with the
is
joint
text
filing of
and
taxes,
right?
the flame was quelled.
Okay, the hottest thing that Jared and I do together is like fucking sex and taxes, and that's it. That's
Thank
that's
you.
what
What
we
about the
do.
taxes part?
Well,
wait.
as
you
my-
don't-
sex,
Wait, you
sex
don't find
and
number
taxes, like you
At the
Like
same
when-
time.
while doing.
while your
Jared, you don't
CPA is
find-
watching, you're just like,
No.
Anyway.
You don't find number
Anyway.
crunching hot? What the
Oh, no,
How
fuck?
about anyway?
It's not really their CPA, Michael. It's an actor.
it's your- Elton.
Chris.
You roll up to H&R Block. You're very surprised.
Oh no.
Wait, filing, please.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Joint
Oh,
filing.
You guys, Michael posted the long notes in
Yeah.
the thing. You guys are going two different places. There are seven psions to be found and or dealt with. Seven seals total, 2 to be protected. Each of you has a trial, kind of, that will be probably the goal of your character. That should be the goal of your character during this Act 4 that we're stepping into. You guys have not a small amount of downtime. You could, at the very least, you guys have, well, so you guys are now basically off timeline. The only event that's coming up in the near future is that Storveldi Solaris, the Pelor Holy Day, which will be in roughly a month. So you guys have quite a bit of downtime, and with a quick trip to town, you guys to Wilderstop, which is the neutral trading post in kind of the middle of the continent. I mean,
Oh,
even.
the Blackbone Brigade in that area.
Yeah. So Wilderstop is, let me draw on a map.
The Black Boner Brigade? Yes.
Wilderstop is
yeah.
there, and the Blackbone Brigade is up here.
Okay. Would you say that a trading post is a good place to start establishing a network for certain reasons?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fiber or
Okay.
what?
I will ask during downtime.
Hey,
Hey, is that?
Hey, we're
That
in
is not-
session.
that is not
Chris.
Dylan,
That's
but we'll take
Oh.
it.
Chris.
alarm. Chris's dinner here.
Not
Hey.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Okay, let me grab my
What
dinner.
happened to?
Hold on.
I thought you were playing with Eldon.
I am, but I'm having dinner first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, I was gonna ask. Well, Joe would ask. Oh my God, names. Blah. Freaking Uguay. If he could copy the Fire Giant Strength belt onto another belt.
You could certainly try.
Uguay looks up at the sky and says, "Can I?"
You could certainly try. It would be a very difficult craft. Probably the hardest thing you've ever attempted.
Ooh, hardest
You
thing
do-
I've ever attempted. You say.
You do got like a month though. You do got like you got time on your
Who am
hands,
I
you know?
making it for?
Kind ball.
Wait, what are you
Four-legged,
crafting?
four-legged horseman.
Big boomstick.
Yeah, you guys
Big
could craft a
stick.
whole bunch of items in this time if you
So,
guys
I'm gonna wait.
focus significantly.
If
I'm gonna
you
wait for Devin for that.
okay, if you need money for it, Joe will happily. Well, not happily,
Oh,
but she'll
you
supply.
provide. You provide all of the inputs. I will do the rest. I will not. Well, I'll leave it up to my manager, Tam. Actually.
We all
My,
have
my money manager.
1,000 gold together, is that right?
Say again.
We all have about 20,000 GP combined.
Oh.
I wouldn't say that for our party.
I
Our
can
party
actually,
has-
I think I can look at that.
I just
the
buy
limited
8 GP.
edition Prowloon Dynasty.
Figurine.
20,000
yeah.
GP. Look.
It looks like between all of you, you guys have 28,000 gold.
Oh, we could buy a Bruno Arden white-size bust with that.
Why,
So does
why,
that
why do you want?
Well, hear me out. Hear me out.
Does that include what, Jacob?
The 20,000 from the vault or whatnot.
1,200 from
It
the
does
vault.
not. It does not include that. There was only 12. Yeah, there's only 1,200 GP in your vault that you guys loot. Somebody took it before you guys left the house.
Right.
I think Uguay or Farhad or someone grabbed it.
And do you mean the vault, like the stuff that you got in your chest?
No, I meant from the Rainbow Chateau.
Yeah, it was only 1,200 and it got taken. Somebody took it,
It's a shame.
so that's counted. I think no, you were preparing a teleportation circle. Somebody said they went and looted. They went and got that.
I want
Yeah,
to.
I think it
remember
was
that.
it
I don't
was
remember.
it was Farhat who did it. I think.
Okay.
That makes
If I
sense,
remember
yeah.
correctly.
I did message Devin and he's not answered.
Oh boy.
He had he was driving around last I
Yeah,
talked
okay.
to him, so
Okay.
Even
Tam,
if it's
you
on
do
with
have
the thumbs up or whatever.
what I say 10,000 GP worth of ancient coins in your chest.
Right.
And between Farhat and between Real and Uguay, you could change that into current currency.
Mm.
With a little bit of transmutation magic.
I need to talk to the guy in the bar first, I think.
Okay. Also, speaking of which,
we
were
need
you
to
going
talk
to talk to you were
Dragon
you were
eggs.
supposed to talk to the archivist about dragon eggs.
I know it's a pretty short session. I might have to dip right now.
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
guys. Yeah, no, we can talk about it.
Okay, so well, yeah, on the agenda, that is definitely also on the agenda because there were a couple of people who needed one-on-one conversations with the archivist. Uguay, you needed one. Tam, you needed one about the eggs.
I already asked them about the.
Oh, was
The-
there not more?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Despero and Matthias, I had a note for you guys to talk to him, but I don't remember why.
Sorry, I have to step away from one to talk to who?
The archivist.
Just had a very brief conversation with the archivist, I think, but it was only to tell him, basically to inform him that
He failed
Kitchorn had
his-
died. So
yeah.
that must have been it. Yeah.
No, but I had still to do because you guys had that one.
Let me scratch my chin about that. Maybe something will come
Yeah.
back to me. Yeah.
Didn't you only talk about the Feywild being destroyed?
Well, I
No,
mean
we
that
talked about Kitchener as well.
that was part. That's part
they
of
were
the
part of
K
that
one.
whole,
Yeah, it's part of the whole thing.
Where it happened, yeah.
Got you.
Okay, so Tam, let's do yours. Yeah, so you want do you want to approach the archivist?
Yeah, once the room is cleared out of it. Assuming the room cleared out of it.
Yeah, yes.
For
I didn't.
Despero, it says he needs to adjust the balance of the people. I don't know if that was
No,
what you
that's-
needed to talk about.
No.
No.
So Uguay, you wouldn't want to leave for this?
I assume at least Julian and I linger. I don't want to say what you do, Andrew. But
Andrew.
I would linger just because I don't really have anything else to do at the moment.
Sure.
Just hanging by the turtle.
oh, I was gonna bring up dragon eggs with Tam, but Tam stayed willingly, so I'm just.
Oh yes, then I would definitely.
All right.
I guess Eridan would want to stay too. Since,
Eric, you would have gone.
well, for the eggs specifically.
Yeah, but the archivist dismissed you, or pretty forcefully.
Can I be dismissed, please? No, I'll go then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like company, I could join you.
He's already left the room.
I've left.
I
I'm
follow.
eating dinner. I'm eating dinner at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, you
Hell
got it.
yeah.
Okay. So the archivist, after kind of, steepling his fingers and casting his head down after everybody's conversations, he opens his starry white eyes again, and appraises the three of you now still standing in front of him. Like, is there something else I can help you with?
Right. Don't know how to phrase this really, but I've got 3 eggs for you.
Eggs.
Right? Dragon eggs?
Recovered from where?
From a dragon's nest. No.
Yeah, his mood darkens very slightly, but then he sees the truth in it he sees the truth in your speech and realizes that you got them not under duress. The dragon was not well, so if you guys remember back to that, the dragon was not a real dragon, but a polymorphed creature.
Yes.
And he kind of, well then, would you present them to me? Who is
Right. Oh, of course. So Tam will just summon up the chest, open up
Mhm.
the chest, 3 eggs.
Yep. Jingling coin out of the way and pulling these like pretty large, like 1.5 foot tall oblong white eggs, these white scaled eggs out of the pouch. You managed to pull them out, and he looks along with his as neutral a face as ever. But you can tell he's probing. He's looking in and through them. And you get 3 eggs out on the I suppose the little study table there.
So what do you think?
They are interesting specimens, white. And you said this creature was polymorphed by transmutation magic.
Right?
They appear healthy. He reaches out and touches one, and it gives off this faint resistance. Yeah, we can.
Well, okay, so
Yeah, let's move to another.
okay.
Oh,
So the people in this conversation, I'm going to move.
oh boy.
So
Go up to, yeah, there. Okay. Well then, I
What have
guess
you done?
they get a conversation that we don't get to listen to.
How is everyone?
Doing all
So,
right.
Christina, I totally guessed your class. I was like, oh, if Christina's trying to break out of her comfort zone, she's definitely playing this class, and she's just like, well, it's a good guess.
There you go.
I think you'll have a great time playing that.
I hope so.
I love playing that class. Absolutely, it's so much fun.
I
Turns
spilled
out
I spilled the
KOP is-
beans a bit to a few people because I can't hold my mouth shut.
It's okay. Well, I think depending on what subclass you go, I mean, it scales really well too.
Mm-hmm.
Like power-wise, it's a strong class.
Yeah. And I wanted to bring a little more utility, I guess. Because, again, that
yeah.
class is very, very different from
Well,
Barbarian. So,
yeah, yeah, just a bit,
just a bit, just a little bit.
just a tiny bit. Kill them with your
Something.
other thing instead
Yeah,
of your weapon.
the other thing.
Yep.
I'm just curious on how the parties are going to ultimately end up. We might
Yeah.
have one larger
Yeah.
party and one smaller party, actually.
Well, how you feeling, Austin? Are you trying to go to the Crimson Court, or are you thinking Divinity?
Maybe Crimson Court.
Crimson Court, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the Tam, you produce 3 eggs, and he inspects them as he reaches his hand out and kind of touches them. You see, like almost like steam coming off from in front of his fingertips, preventing him from touching the eggs. And he
Just a very quick history check. Like, does that mean that the eggs are like nearly hatching, or?
go ahead and roll history.
Is that animal handling?
25. You know that dragons have evolved basically to protect their own eggs from nest invaders. And so the fact that this is happening is actually a good sign. It means that they're healthy. Kind
But
of.
it
It's
has-
no indication of the closeness of hatching.
Gotcha.
And because it's white dragon, it's cold energy that he's feeling. And no, you guys don't know the state of the mother ? Of these eggs, whether it was a polymorphed creature or a real one. You guys, you were there after the fact. So yeah, you present 3 eggs to him, and he examines them closely, and they're hale and hearty, and they appear healthy, though a polymorphed creature guarded them, perhaps.
Oh, perfect. I was worried there. Been in my chest for what seems like months at this point.
You're lucky that they take years to gestate. I will safeguard them here for now, and raise them as though they were my people.
Excellent.
Are you confident they are dragons? I
He looks up at you with his glassy eyes, and
yeah.
yes,
Okay.
and they will be raised as such.
He says to the guy who only speaks in truths.
They'll be raised and sold as weapons of war, just as you wanted.
Swear to God.
He scratches off the paint. These aren't eggs. What?
They will not be named, for I consider them slave weapons.
These were Kinder Surprise chocolate eggs.
Holy shit.
These were discontinued in the prologue that Anastasia were being a
We'll
joke.
leave and
hazard.
come back like half an hour later. He's chewing on one.
Why? They're tasty.
Whoa.
What do you think dragons eat?
These are delicacy.
Yeah.
You
This
believe
is the
dragons were
first
real?
Towards integration into my
My God, it's like in Mando where
Assimilation.
he gets the egg for the Jawas and they just eat it.
Yeah.
Chase, for the record, I've remembered what Despero was going to say to the archivist, but if I understand correctly, he's not in the room with him right now, is he?
Not right now, but you can
Okay.
come back in after.
Cool.
There's a queue.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So he looks you up and down, Tam. Yeah. He's just gonna look you up and down.
Checking Tim out.
Tam starts walking away.
Let me-
On some of the
let me-
chests.
He's imagining what you look like as a dragon.
Thinking about how delicious.
Oh,
it
yeah.
stop by later, Tam.
Stop by later.
Can I insight just to see what the archivist is doing by looking down?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Like, is
It's-
it a worrying look? Is it a
You
Can I scroll to see what Andrew?
you see the inscrutable eyes of a very intelligent, very old and wise creature. That's all you get.
he doesn't look suspicious?
His face looks completely neutral. His face has always looked completely neutral.
Well,
Yeah, with the exception of when he's speaking aloud and you can see his kind of sharpened teeth, he has no expression. His expression is completely blank.
Well, I kind of give him a kind of a puzzled look, and then I just kind of follow Tam out.
Oh, just as a reminder, Julian has the telepathy on
Oh,
him.
the headband.
Yeah,
right.
the headband of telepathy for the time being.
There it
Because
is.
you wanted to probe Aaron's mind.
Or just like
Yeah, you can use detect thoughts at will, basically.
Yeah, I have.
Make
Okay.
from rolling those insight checks and just read people.
You see a hamster
I
running
don't-
in the woods.
I don't really want to do that to like the archivist. Like, worried of
Why?
getting some ire
That's
from-
just that's just asking
die.
that you look in his head and you
Um,
see the cosmos and then you just immediately
Your
die.
Your mind shatters.
Yeah, I don't need to like burn my brain.
It's the crystal, the Rick and Morty episode.
We
Weak.
do it.
So did we want to cut to Despero or Airden with the party?
Yeah, Despero. What do you
Okay.
you and I assume Matthias is with you.
Yes, necessarily so we can have this conversation effectively.
Got it.
So Despero kneels before the archivist, and he does speak up and says, "Archivist, the motivating force behind my actions and decisions have changed since we last spoke. I now seek the places of power embedded within within the ley lines of this plane, in the name of my people. I currently am very concerned that any time I access any of these confluences of power, the embattled factions of this world may take notice, and that itself may create additional conflict that I wish to avoid. And so I humbly beseech you for your guidance as to how to access these places of power in a way that is inconspicuous, or at the very least, and his eyes are still kind of on the ground. This is a very contrite ask from him. I humbly beseech you for a way to do this without rousing any undue attention.
Tension may be least of the issues you deal with when accessing these confluences of energy. The plane is riddled with them. And another among your order seeks to locate and interface with these places of power as well. Their reach has grown far in the time they've sought these locuses?
Okay.
These loci.
Despero raises his eyes to meet the archivist. And he says, "Damn, I forgot her damn name. Are we talking about the same person? Yeah, okay, yeah.
He said
Raises his
that.
eyes. Damn, girl.
No,
What'd you
Despero would never
find?
say that shit. No.
Reika, or nicknamed Reika, which is a word in your language. Her name is Ardana Malak.
Ardana Valak. We're talking
Yeah.
about my damn cousin, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to say I have her actually name in Joe's notes here, so I was about to
Thank you.
interject, but you got it.
And she
Yeah.
is the head of the Blackbone Brigade.
Oh, we met her.
I don't think you did. Oh yeah, you very briefly did.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Your clairvoyance expands over the present and only the present. Do I remember that correctly?
Yes.
Then I would be asking something beyond your ken, but I still need to ask. Otherwise, I would never be able to abandon this question. Do you foresee conflict between us two specifically in this endeavor?
Yes. By the nature of the fact that your people are waging a war they have not seen with this splintered faction.
Despero very briefly looks over his shoulder at Matthias. He looks back to the archivist and simply says, "Thank you."
Yeah, Matthias at that kind of you look back at him and his eyes kind of shift off of you to the archivist and back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all Despero wanted to ask.
All right. Yeah, so outside in the entry hall again, Aridin, you were the first out of the room, back into the hallway, the entry hall with all the remaining drow who are sitting there, and the Sun Prince and Tyr and a bunch of other fucking creatures. Yeah, your whole retinue is there right now. All the NPCs you've picked up along the way.
As we go on.
We remember.
So yeah, Aridin, you return to the entry hall and you find resting, just barely peeking out of your bedroll, is the pommel of your blade.
I don't know if I have a sheath for it.
You have a greatsword sheath that you could modify for a curved blade.
Okay, I would grab the sword,
It'd be like
but not on me. I'd have to have Oogway probably fix it up.
it'd be like one of those half sheaths so that just the tip rests in the sheath and it's just got a clip to hold the blade somewhere, so you can pull it out kind of sideways.
Okay. Well, actually, before I would grab the blade, I would go over to see how Cyrilla's doing.
Cirilla is still, she's gone back for more soup. It's only about 30 minutes after you guys resurrected her.
Yeah.
And Nefrak is as soon as you approach, Nefrak is standing in front of her, facing you, like leaning up against her, like the clinging like a child would, but eyes facing you.
Wouldn't mind choosing my type of word.
She turns around like a big ass bowl of soup, like tucked up against her, and just a ladle in it. Aye.
And I approach
A
them,
word.
just maintaining some distance.
Yeah,
not
she
getting too close.
if you try as you like start to adjust yourself, He kind of eyes your feet and looks up at you, like it's a clear threat display.
Yeah, yeah, I'm aware of the current atmosphere. I've done something terrible, whether it was not of my own volition, but I'm afraid I'm still the one responsible. Amongst other mistakes I have made, I'm afraid my journey parts from you all and the rest we have traveled with. Thank you for everything this far, and I wish you and your family well.
He's knitted brow, and Brustlebear's next to her, like kind of hands on his knees, like leaning forward, you know, feet on the bottom rung of whatever he's sitting on, so he can kind of get up quickly. He's pissed. It seems that his and Nefrak's ire towards you has been actually renewed with her being brought back. And
I understand how you both
Huh?
feel, and it's warranted. You should feel like this because what happened was terrible, and no one should ever have to go through that. Which is why I must go, and hopefully with the undertaking before me, to at least atone some of the wrongs I have done.
Cirilla speaks up at this point. I'm not sure you know the depths of what you've done.
Maybe not, but
There's forces out there greater than I think you're prepared for.
I'm responsible for one of them.
I know. I saw him.
I'm sorry. I need to go.
Yeah. She turns back around and continues eating her food, and Nefrak and Brustlebear both linger on you for a little bit before turning around with her.
I'll leave them go over and to the bed and grab my sword.
Okay.
And just wait for the rest of the group to come out.
Yeah, they trickle out.
Yeah. Well, hello everyone. Would you like the bad news or the bad news?
I'll give you the bad news.
Oh,
The
yeah,
eggs are
what?
gone.
Eggs are gone. I hope in the Archivist's possession.
Right.
Why are all the eggs gone?
Do you remember the other night when Oogway and Farhat broke whatever spell was affecting me? I'm
course.
fearful that, fortunately, Loth had no involvement. It was a mistake I made that night. Was it months ago?
Yeah.
Several months ago. In Tornmere, I'm sure you'll remember. Went inside that citadel and traversed through finding a chained angel. That angel lied. Lied by omission.
So,
Of what freeing him actually meant. And in doing so, I broke the seal of war. And the Archivist has tasked me with repairing the seal, for I'm the only one that can stop it. I fear in this endeavor I must go alone.
Surely you only mean alone for now, because it's suicide to fight a cosmic creature by yourself.
You may be right, but I've taken a new oath of balance in the name of Ao, an oath of the Watchers. I relinquished the power of the book to be in the care of Oogway and Tam. I will not touch its power. Rest assured, Julian should not have to worry over me causing any trouble.
I'm all squinty-eyed in the corner.
All it but requires my belongings and, well, my belongings and I'll be off.
Is
I look-
Farhat here?
Yeah, but Devon's
Oh.
not.
Evan's here.
You better
you are
believe
here.
I
We've
am.
got some time. You don't
Oh,
have to go anywhere. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't see Devon come in. He is here
Um,
after all.
What about Farhat? Julian?
Alright. Well, I was just thinking what the
I mean, I'm
what
not
the
trying to be
reactions of some of the
discreet,
people are.
so.
I'm gonna look across the room and see Julian looking at me, and just I got no skin in this divine game. He can switch sides
Yeah.
however he likes.
Okay, wait. Joe, can you remind me one more time? What does the sash do exactly?
You can cast Detect Thoughts at will, and once per day you could also cast Suggestion if you feel like
Can I,
it.
can I cast Detect Thoughts on Aridin? And I really am just trying to see, like, is he being as genuine as he can possibly be?
Yeah.
Sure, it
So,
Chase.
what's the? Let me go look at the spell.
It's
real quick.
it's DC 13. It's a flat DC.
I'm not gonna resist if I know it's from someone I know.
Okay, so
Like I don't think they know who.
Yeah, you don't.
Shooting, but it's
Do,
a
do I
DC
know
13.
who AO is? I don't think I was ever informed of that.
I think
Um,
Farhat would know, right?
Or the group
I
just
don't
not.
think
amazed
so.
by how
No, I
little
really,
Farhat
I
knows.
really don't think so. Yeah.
Oh, really? By the way, AO's the god of balance.
He just spontaneously gives spark notes to the room.
Farhat didn't know AO's the god of balance. Anyways, carry on.
Ayo, Farhat.
Hey yo, bitch.
Let me tell you. My
And
new god.
actually, I did have one request of Uguay before I left. I'm no longer an oath of devotion. I was going to have you remove the symbol, but I think, in the spirit of Veo, the symbol of Null should be sufficient on my armor for this new path I will embark on.
I thought for sure you're gonna ask about the Cloak of Stars.
Oh no, that did not happen.
Out of
Robot.
curiosity,
I
when you say balance,
Alright.
what are they balancing exactly?
Well, as far as I know, the entire realm as we know it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Hearing from you, as far as I know, does not fill me with the overwhelming confidence you might imagine it in Diaz.
Just for shits and giggles, can I insight that?
It's like what?
It is indeed not filled with the shits and giggles. I understand your reluctance to trust anything I might say, but at least with regards to the realm and the multiverse and different planes, I am well versed in the knowledge. I would not do anything knowingly to misinform.
I'll make you a deal. You said you owed me one prior. If you
Yeah.
can kill this angel and then go on with your life and not kill anyone what don't deserve it and repair the seal of war, we're square. That's my one favor.
It's like
Consider it done.
The hell of a favor.
I'll say consider it done.
No. And I see you looking at me thinking that's a lot of things, far right? I can't do all those things. That's one thing that you're not already supposed to be doing. You were charged by your deity to go and kill this war and repair that. I'm asking you not to kill nobody. They don't deserve it on the way.
Where I will.
Okay, so
not.
Julian,
Hey,
you
where
can
should I go?
read through this conversation. You can read Eridan's surface thoughts. Michael, what does Julian read?
So I-
Noise.
You hear the dial-up sound.
Distant Darude sandstorm.
So, surface thoughts. He dwells on Cirilla and knowing that she was subject to the Angel of War. Oh yeah, you would know that with this spell having been broken, that Uguay and Farhat removed, that Cirilla's soul was never sent to Lolth. It was actually taken by Aldous, because with the Pact of War, all the souls slain by Aridin under the oath go to feed his power.
So what does that actually mean about the soul that's occupying the living being in front of us?
Well, no,
You
Farhat
guys-
gambled for it back.
You guys
and won.
freed it. And you guys
Ah.
also freed her soul before that. via
Does
something.
that mean there's 30 innocent people's souls currently?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was part
God
of,
damn it!
so that was kind of part of Eridan's Oath of War
Carved in his
against Forvelli Slayers, but it ended up backfiring.
We
And the
wish
guy-
they only died.
And the Angel of War looked on him and said, "Do them dirty in front of they squad."
Do them dirty in front of they squad.
And you would also see Eridan's thoughts dwelling on the trading outpost, about establishing a network under the Oath of the Watchers. Hold on.
He'll give me some really
Oh no,
really
AO is.
easy commands.
No,
She
well,
said,
no, I'm not serving AO. I'm serving in the name of AO and the
Oh,
balance.
okay.
Yeah,
He said,
Serve
wait
in
till
the
everyone
name.
leaves, sneak in, kill Nefrak, and it's crazy, but I think he said it would work. I don't.
So you know, Eridan's thinking of not just Aulis, but with the other seals broken, any other extraplanar creatures that might threaten the realm is on his mind, and I think that might be it.
Yeah, and that's all. That's what you get.
Okay, just one more quick question. Is Eridan at all thinking in any way about trying to resummon his book? At least just right now.
No, he has relinquished its power and no longer has control over it.
What?
And it's in the Uguay attuned to it. It belongs to him,
It belongs
and
to me.
Tam can attune to it if he wishes.
And am I learning that just now by detecting his thoughts, or did I already know?
Well,
that?
he said, well, I was just role playing it, but he's like, you know, the book belongs to Uguay and Tam now. But yeah, from his thoughts, you would get the specifics of that.
Fuck, that doesn't solve my problem at all.
Yeah, and he wants to kill everyone else now.
Yeah, if anything, it's worse because Tam can cast the spells, baby.
Well, yeah, okay. I feel convinced and satisfied by Eridan's little speech, or big speech, I guess. It was a pretty big speech because it was like, "Hey, I'm out."
That's some weird shade to throw at a man as he walks out the door. It was
No, that's why
Oh,
I was trying to correct.
You also,
my feeble little mind.
in the
is
span of
trying
5 seconds, you receive all of that.
Oh my god.
It just
Yeah.
bombards him.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
Vulcan
like
mind
the
meld
it's like the
and
Vulcan mind meld where you just like immediately understand someone's like point of view. Like you don't actually like literally know everything that they're thinking, but you just like get it.
Eridan doesn't seem like he's gonna miss Julian. Julian sheds a tear.
No,
he's not thinking of Julian. Julian starts crying. Why are you crying,
No,
Julian? Nothing.
Julian thought they were gonna be fucking what's the Pacific Rim? The
Oh my god.
They're gonna
No,
do
no,
it
no.
anyways.
So I guess
my
in that sense, what you'd see is he's definitely sad about leaving the group, but he feels, I guess, inspired, if you will, for
Yeah,
his new quest
vindicated.
ahead of him. Yeah, and he does in fact miss Julian, despite the quarrels they had. He always had his best interests in mind at the end of the day.
Julian's still thinking that if
Julian
you don't
doesn't know
somehow
how to-
save the world, I'm coming after you later. Your ass is
Oh,
getting arrested.
I'll be waiting for you.
It's like that really
Oriel's
shitty,
watching me get arrested.
Wherever you are.
You're under arrest, and it's Andrew,
Yeah,
buddy cop.
Riel's gonna come and watch me
weird
get arrested,
harem,
and then
buddy cop
Mhm.
anime.
All right. So,
Jason,
Eridan, do you
damn it.
take off?
I
I
with my
stopped
last
him
request, I
before
would
he leaves.
require Uguay's services, and I would leave
Oh,
some
for
of my
the-
belongings with you.
You don't need to leave just yet, anyways. I know
Very
you wanna-
well. I do want to.
We've got some time before.
So I'd want to grab my fine clothes, masquerade mask, and veteran's cane from the bag of holding,
Yeah.
and then my plate armor to have Uguay fix up.
So did you
Okay.
say veteran
I
cane?
already have your.
Yeah, it was for a masquerade
armor.
ball we went
I
to
already
where
have your armor. And it
lots
was
of
in the
people
middle
also
of
died there
fixing
too.
it. Actually, no, I hadn't touched it yet, but I have your armor already.
Oh, you have it. Okay.
Yes,
So-
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Uguay,
read
you
up
wanna-
bald
it would be a simple task for you to
symbol of null.
yeah, or take this to eliminate the symbols of Bahamut all over his armor and replace them with a filigreed in.
Oh, I've got to actually replace them. Yeah. We do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it'll,
Devin, we went to a-
it'll only take you about half an hour. You're
Just
good
cut
at this.
little
You're good
holes
on
in
this.
the
Okay.
armor.
But
You
yeah,
could
we went to
fix
a
it with
party and a bunch of people died because we failed at sneaking in, and
I
yeah, like
tape over
30.
it.
We killed like 50 people that day, I think.
You didn't kill them.
Well,
Somebody else
indirectly,
killed
right?
them. Yeah, somebody else killed them, and you were also there.
Yeah. Good times, good times.
When you said that he could do it quickly, I thought you were going to say that Oogway had a warhammer with like a brand carved into it of the null
Just
symbol. and he's
stamp.
stamping the fucking Bahamut symbols, just beating the shit out of him with a hammer. Just
So I
Let's-
do want to give some stuff to Tam, probably.
Okay.
Oh, and I would have you change my holy symbol into something more fitting that as in Bahamut as
That could
well. So
be
maybe that
part
might
of
take an
your-
hour.
That could be part of that half hour. He's fast.
Okay, so I would get Tam herbs for Find Familiar, a gems worth 500 gold.
Well, here, let me do it this way. So
if
I'm
anyone's
gonna
got
go-
spare diamonds worth 500, I apparently need that for like every other fucking spell.
Oh, as it turns out.
Yeah,
Is
give
it
it
in
to
your
Farhat
inventory?
as an apology.
Hey,
Well,
in your
I was gonna
inventory
give him
and-
diamonds actually,
Hey,
but I don't have the
hey,
GP cost he needs. Mine
hey,
are 300.
hey, Devin. Guess what Joe's giving you before she takes off?
Hell yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not a goddamn
Is it, Michael, is it in your inventory in Fantasy Grounds?
It should be. So basically all my material components that I won't be able to use.
Jesus Christ, you got a lot in your inventory.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, Farhat.
So transmutated bottles are with Tam. Do I have herbs? Yeah, I have herbs. So 1 herbs for Find Familiar. That's a component.
So yeah, 10 GP worth of herbs and incense.
Yes, that goes to Tam.
Let me.
I just deleted it.
You shouldn't be.
Out of curiosity, is armor +1 attunement, or is it just
Which armor?
It's just
yeah,
armor
I
plus
don't
one.
know.
No,
It shouldn't
Yeah,
be.
it's not.
No.
While they're talking, I just heard Oogway, I need something real quick. I just feel like the whole theme would make a lot more sense if you made my armor just a little bit better.
I look at the book and then I look at all right, taking orders. Orders.
I mean,
'Cause
Joe
I bet-
already,
I
Joe
bet-
already has commissioned him for the belt.
Yeah, the
So
belts are
here,
pretty
Farhat,
huge.
here's an interesting question that I was asked earlier. They want to give a belt of fire giant. Was it fire strength?
Fire giant
I
strength.
want to point at They want to give that to Kaimbel. They want to give one of those to Kaimbel. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's gonna make it
You
real
wanna
hard.
You want to give 4-day-old.
Would
You
it?
ran out of
would
range,
it-
You want to
Tom.
give a 4-day-old centaur unlimited power.
I thought that we had
After
another.
what happened-
I
What?
thought we had another person that could handle the belt. That was, I mean, not much better, but historically better.
I mean, you could give it to Despero.
That is
Yeah,
true.
That's because
Fuck around and find out what happens if you give Despero a belt of fire giant strength.
see, here's the thing.
I really want to
Despero's-
make it. I'm just saying. I like Kaimbel. But you give that horse a lot of power. You're gonna have more of these Aridin situations on your hand.
That's too much horsepower.
Okay, so
on
meta.
Womp womp.
All right, so
Are you rolling DM damage against it?
Can you please roll some DM damage? Please, for me?
Oh, come on, you literally giving him 25 horsepower. Strength is another word for
Stop
power.
rolling.
So meta discussion.
Yeah, what's up?
Kleinball has a better use case for it than Despero does because he's tri-scaling.
I get
Oh,
I
so-
get that. I'm saying pure story reasons. She's already really fucking strong.
Alright.
Well, yeah. Again, this is Oogway hasn't really talked to Kaimbel or Despero. He's talked to Rhea a little bit, and he's talked to Joe a little bit, and he's talked to Farhat a lot. And from what he knows from those three, is that the two of you might not be very intelligent.
Yeah,
And
no.
so-
Yikes.
I'm totally fine. I like Kaimbel. I really want to make one of those. I want to see if I can do it.
Wanna make Kaimbel?
Also, the thing
you-
is, he's stupid, but he's really sweet. He's like a big old himbo.
Oh,
You know?
no. That's the
You
thing.
wanna
You're
give
so
him the-
sweet. You're so sweet. You find yourself in the middle of a pack of angry, magic-hating humans with no other option but to use your 25 strength to
Be
flatten
real good
them.
to throw him into
Oh.
fucking orbit.
These items are what I'm
I'm
giving
just
to
saying,
Sure.
you
blood.
could also give it to me, and I have the strong frame.
Hey,
I
no,
could throw them in there.
Joe commissioned it. Joe chooses who gets it. I'm just saying.
If Joe said give it to Kindball, I would need to set some serious ground rules for Kindball.
So Despero, standing there with his hands on Progny embedded in the ground, says, I have no need for further strength. I am already very strong.
I'll take it.
Wait, so
Squint at them.
Is that all
Is-
he's gonna
is
say?
Campbell
That's all
already-
he's gonna say, or what?
I'll
is
trade
Kindball
you a.
already tied into
How about I trade you a brooch of shielding for that one?
Oh
What
yeah.
is your question,
We decided that
Devin?
Kindball's going to the other one.
Which one?
what other
Right.
one?
The not
Divinity.
the Proloom. Yeah,
No,
Divinity.
no, no. But for the belt of giant strength or whatever.
Fire giant.
Yeah, are we giving that away? Isn't that a dono?
No,
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 it's,
that's
it's
going-
Joe is
Creative.
keeping hers. Joe is keeping hers. She was asking if Oogway could like
make another one.
copy it and make another one.
Ah,
I'd just like to. The reason why like Kindball could use it really well is because that means that I get to my ability to hit gets higher, and then
No.
that means I can
you
use.
do way more
uh,
damage. You become a lot more reliable in combat. It's really
Mhm.
really strong, really great. You're also a centaur that has made some questionable decisions, and maybe retard strength isn't what we should be doubling down on. No, but okay. So I'm
Make her a
down
band of
for it.
intellect, is that what it-
Because I'm assuming this conversation's already
For him, I bet.
happened in game. So outside of game, I'm fine with that in character, purely because she genuinely felt remorse and is learning. But I would be sitting next to, or someone would have to sit next to her. I don't know if I'm going in the same group as her, but someone would have to watch her. Okay.
I'm
That-
not gonna be
you know,
babysitting no one.
You know
Mickey,
that's
what's
their
Kindball's current
problem
strength
now.
score?
20.
Oh.
What's Despero's?
20.
Okay.
Despero's not in the equation. Despero doesn't even want the shit.
She don't want
Um,
into.
Yeah,
Headband
Despero
of
doesn't even
intellect.
wear clothes.
Does anyone? Is there equivalent for wisdom? There's not, right?
Well, no,
No,
okay,
no.
so real quick, the only reason I'm asking that question is because Kindball already has retard strength. We're just optimizing the retard strength, all right? This
Okay.
is not an additional risk factor. This is just making Kindball better.
well, yeah. There's only buff magic items for strength, con, and intelligence.
Dude, I'd be down to clown for a con one, but no. So her strength's already at 20. My concern is that yes, it makes her better, but the downside is it also makes her better in character, combat wise. 100%
Meta,
understand.
meta, totally in
Yeah.
character. We've learned.
Isn't this Joe's decision?
Yeah.
Just like
Joe's already made the decision though.
Yeah, Joe's already made the decision. We're talking.
I'm
Well,
making the decision as to whether I'm going to do it. That's
Oh.
Yeah.
That is my. That is what I'm trying to.
Yeah,
figure
it's
out.
it's
If I-
ultimately up to
Yeah.
Oogway if he wants to actually do it. Joe is just
To be
offering.
fair, Kindball didn't kill a single person.
No, so that was my main point. She did something really stupid, but when she was faced with the consequences of her actions, she tried to keep her blade away as long as she physically could.
I kept my blade away too.
The blade wasn't the issue.
Oogway is of the opinion that he was just told by both parties that they both have someone that needs to be babysat or dire consequences, and no one decides to babysit him. So Oogway is just looking at it like, I'm not gonna feed into this. Like you guys are. I still don't blame Aridin for any of the.
I'm gonna just look around the group as Joe brings that back up. It's like, all right, so you find making. I am okay with Combo having it. He is learning. If he's learning just how people work in general. However, and I'm looking around the group in broad strokes, whoever takes Handball anywhere needs to keep an eye and set very strong ground rules on what is and is not socially and morally acceptable. I ain't saying you got to tie a lead to her and take her out to water. I'm saying that you got to tell him what is right and what is wrong.
Was a dude, right?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying really hard. You hear me trying to really stick to it. It
Feel
keeps slipping out with the her.
It's okay. I haven't put on the kind ball voice. To be fair, it doesn't really help,
So-
but I try.
Chase,
Wait,
real quick, DM
Wait, I
fiat
ain't putting
question.
that on you. I want you to understand.
Very
Alright,
relevant DM question.
Yep.
Every point in any stat above 20, do you consider that linear or exponential? Because I've seen DMs do that in different ways.
What do you mean? Like you're,
So
you're
after you get 20, so let's say you have 21 strength, is that a linear increase or an exponential increase? Does that just mean like, hey,
Linear.
you're just that much stronger, or is it exponential? Like,
It's
hey,
linear.
you want to? Okay.
It's
well,
linear.
I mean, stats wise, it's linear, but like character wise, it is
Real consequences, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. That is seriously like god levels of buff.
Okay.
20 is already superhuman.
I thought it worked on the same thing as DC, where like DC for skill checks, where 20 is your peak, 25 is like holy shit, you're like a savant, and 30 is you are the paragon of this.
Yeah,
skill.
30 is you are the best in the world at this thing.
Yeah.
The way I
Uh,
first learned it in 5e specifically, not in previous versions, is that baseline 10 is what most just people have. Sometimes they're sub 10.
Yeah.
So if they have like a sedentary lifestyle, they're going to be sub 10.
Yeah, and
Right.
like 18 is the peak of what a human could achieve. 20 is superhuman. Anything beyond that is into the realm of monsters.
So I posted
I
a
always
list.
put it in bodybuilder terms, where it's like if you can bench press 500, holy shit, you trained for it, you did it. But then as it goes up, there are people that can do it, but every point beyond 20, it sort of turns it from 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 1,000 to 1 in 500 to, man, you're in the top 5 in the world
Yeah,
bodybuilding.
one in the whole
champion.
human population.
Yeah.
Until you hit like close to 30, I'm not seeing it as like supernatural. I'm seeing it like at 25 and 26. I'm seeing it like the most the mountain. I'm seeing a dude that's just fucking yoked and
Well,
knows
so in
exactly.
5e, that's explicitly not the case. That's like
Yeah.
sub 20.
Yeah,
Right.
that's sub 20. Like the mountain would have a strength score of 20.
I would just
Yeah.
crush on the skull.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
there
but
are there are
no,
beings more powerful than a human could ever possibly become.
Wait,
and
wouldn't
that
wouldn't
is-
wouldn't he have strength score of 21 for hill giant strength?
Well, so he was for a time the strongest person on Earth.
Yeah, I know.
I think
And
he got
I know. And there are monsters and creatures and other beings in this universe that can go so far beyond what a
Right.
human could ever possibly achieve. A hill giant, even a weak hill giant, could pick up and fucking toss the mountain.
Yeah,
So 21 strength is leaps and bounds above 20.
So
Okay, that was
she's
the
basically
nature
wearing,
of
like,
my
a
original
power
question, okay.
exoskeleton.
So it's like it's linear, but in game wise, it's exponential.
Yeah.
linear
both.
until 20. That's why I asked. Okay, yeah.
Well, so I would say it's still linear beyond, but it's not for most people. It's not supposed to go linear beyond. Like if the human muscle can support 20, you're wearing this thing that infuses your muscles with magic that is getting 20 pounds
Well,
for every 10
Devin,
pounds.
think about it
torque.
this way, and I'm going to stop talking after this because I didn't mean for this to be such a long departure. But if you think about it,
Clarification.
20 is the cap of any stat that can be obtained without the assistance of a magic item.
Yeah.
This is in a magical world. So when you hit 20, you're not just like, as strong as a human can get, you're considerably stronger than that. And then everything after that is not supposed to be possible. That's the basis upon which I asked the question. But I'm going to stop talking now because we've spent enough time on this, I think.
So I posted everything in the chat, which I'm giving you blood.
So Tam is the receiver of these items and can distribute them if he wants to.
Yeah, I'm assuming Tam would definitely share this with the group.
Whoa.
That's
Sorry,
a
all of
bold
it?
choice, Tam.
I won't have the book on me, so I won't be able to perform any of the ritual spells I've learned this time. So I'm entrusting it to you, Inugwe, to find a use for them, where I will not.
Very well. I feel compelled to give you something back. Tam's gonna give him a potion of vitality and a potion of healing.
Tam gives him 5
actually,
gold and says, "Keep the change."
5 gold. Please carry my bags upstairs. I can't hold all this fucking treasure you're giving me.
These are fake potions.
Who doesn't have?
Is this Is this piss? Why is it red? Tam, have you seen a doctor?
I'm an alcoholic.
So it's
That-
the potion of vitality and
Whatever you
potion of healing.
And a
whatever
yeah,
your
regular potion of healing.
friends,
That's
we can
pretty
have a
handy,
hell of
though.
a night.
All right,
Yeah.
so
I have had those forever.
yeah, I appreciate that.
Right.
So I
Take
would
care
give
of
these.
yourself.
Thank you. I would have given these to you for free, but I appreciate the offer.
Oh, well, take it back.
It's like, well, if that's the case, then
Well, if
So,
you're
you
financially
guys-
irresponsible, I can't give
You
it to you.
guys will need a trip if you guys are. I'm reading through the enchanting stuff right now. You guys will definitely need a trip to Wilderstop to get the supplies to make a forge. In the archive, and the archivist gives you permission. He's like, I've
Oh.
needed to make stuff for years.
if we find an
Oh,
instant
does
fortress, we
he
can have a
wanna
mobile
commission it?
forge.
Joe, drop that off later. Let me look at it. I wanted to decide if
So-
it can be done without.
So you could even try. You could try technically to make a belt of storm giant strength. You have. So I've gone over what you have these essences. You don't have any legendary essences of magic crafting of any type. But I did. That's what all those D100s that I rolled were.
What is that?
It takes
next
so a
level
belt
up.
of cloud giant strength takes four very rare essences of different kinds and one legendary essence. So if you could get legendary essence from either a creature or I could put a very steep price on it to get it to market. And then the belt of cloud giant strength requires 40 hours of crafting. It's storm giant. 48 hours of crafting. DC 25.
What does Storm Giant do? for
29.
29 strength. You're a god. Yeah,
You
yeah.
need you need a scroll. Sorry, then it's 4 very rare and
Again.
2 legendary. 24 24 skill checks to craft it. You can fail them, but it just takes longer unless you fail 3 in a row, and it's DC 25 every check.
I could give you bless, but I don't know if that'll help.
We could do
that
bless
much.
and guidance.
We have how long?
Bless doesn't affect skill checks.
How long?
You guys
we
you guys have basically 3 weeks.
So I'm gonna wait and take cases and see whatever the people want first,
Okay.
because there might be things that are more worthwhile for the time.
Yeah, and honestly,
Uh,
the belt can wait till last if the other stuff takes priority.
Why?
So let's go with the easy stuff first.
Hmm.
So I'll say it takes you guys a day traveling just the fucking pack of you with a couple drow. You guys go to Wilderstop and I'll say it takes 1,000 gold between all of you to get the equipment to make a fully functional forge upgrade in the archive.
Oh, I would also like to be part of that group for just stocking up on supplies.
I also need to buy stuff.
Yeah, I'm considering everybody going.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys,
Time out will be your
whatever
final.
supplies
Do I need to go?
you would need to go to pick out the forge and equipment you need.
Did Airden find a row of stars?
No.
I need to find 1,000. I need to find a head shop, and I need to bring 1,000 gold to it. Does Wilderstop have that sort of thing?
Wilderstop's got basically everything.
Yeah.
Except the Robostars.
What do you
need?
Yeah.
I need 1,000
N-
EP worth
nice.
of tobacco for casting Hallow.
Holy shit, that's
wow. Yeah, they'd have it, but you'd be cleaning out a lot of people.
Do you need like a magic lung or something?
Couldn't we just fabricate
Magic
tobacco?
No,
How?
but you could plant growth it maybe if you have tobacco plants.
How
Maybe you
long
go
are we
plant-
in the city looking around? Because I can also, if you give me a nest egg, I could probably turn that into 1,000 given a day.
I mean, you're in the city for you. The city's a day's travel total. Like you can go there, do some business, and come back in a day.
Or I could make some real money.
And it's got a lot of money. It's apparently a
It's
merchant
a
town.
huge trading town.
Oh fuck yeah! They they got a gambler's hall. You already know that.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
You
And
already know
there's
that
there's
I'm
also
there.
3 different armed forces
There's a
there
sign on
who
the
are
way in.
all
We've got a
really
gambler's
bored.
hall.
If you want to carouse, you don't have to go back to the place for a while. If you want to just carouse for a while.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
gonna.
the trading network.
This is yeah.
Oh, this is the place where
Yes.
yeah. I remember this place now. Oh fuck! Yeah, I got shit to do there. I
There
got
is
people to meet.
also a magic store here. If you guys want to look at lower
Yes.
level magic items, there is definitely a magic store here, so you could speed up some of the process.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
I like that.
I'm gonna walk up to Joe and say,
Yeah, Joe's willing to dump some money to help out with this.
Can I borrow a little starter pack, like 1,000 gold? I'll pay you back. Don't worry.
She hands you 2,000.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm off to the first gambler hole. I'm gonna first clean out the fucking dickheads. Sorry, that doesn't narrow it down. The anti magic doesn't narrow it down either. Dickheads with the magic eye.
all of the armed forces kind of gamble together. Like it's one. I'm just for my own sanity, I'm gonna say that there's basically one gigantic gambling hall that's kind of like
I'll be right back. Sorry.
it's definitely like syndicate rules. It's definitely like there's nobody officiating a lot of this. So if you're gonna have a problem, you sort it out yourself.
I'm gonna walk in, and when I walk in the door and I take an inhale, you see me take off my hat and wipe a tear out of my eyes. It's gotta be the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen since I came.
Casino Royale, comma, I have a gun. No fuck.
Casino Royale, but I have magic, bitch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, so yeah, so you want to use your yeah, I assume you head for the Hold'em
So someone's gonna have to come get me. I don't think he's gonna leave. Yes, I do. in fact
Okay.
go.
Go ahead and throw me, I don't know, 5 insight checks.
Hey, Can I?
If
Am
only
I doing?
Destro be the one to come get you.
Am
it's
I
not
doing the
gonna go well.
gambler the gambler feat?
This
with
is absolutely this is your home. This is your
Yeah.
gambler
Oh,
feed.
yeah.
This is everything.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Say-
try and spend all of that 1,000 or all of 1,000 in the first couple hands?
I'm spending one of my thousands. The other thousands in case things go sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going.
2011.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm out of money. That's crazy, Joe.
Ooh,
Wait,
that's your worst roll
so-
so far.
Damn, 17.
Would Uguay be able to craft Airden anything before he left?
He said 5. There you
Yes, and I was gonna suggest
Yeah,
you
that was
create
nice.
a
I'm
ring of
gonna-
mind shielding.
A ring of mind shielding? I would. Yeah, I would.
I want to take people's orders and see what I have time for. So go ahead and
Let me find that ring of mind shielding again.
of
Dom, do you
mind
have the
shielding.
Kibbles Advanced Enchanting Guide open?
no, I do not. Let me.
Could you open it for me? Because I'm also looking at that. You can look through this. So the ring of mind shielding is actually pretty easy. It's uncommon, but I'll allow you guys to spice it up and make it a rare that basically ring of mind shielding only prevents your thoughts from being read and stuff, but I'll allow you to upgrade it to basically a mind fortress ring. It will be it's a very rare variant of this item. And I gotta find a very rare. So you need a ring worth at least 400 GP. You need the capability of casting let's see, abjuration. Let's go for abjuration magic.
There's also Mind Fortress, the spell.
That's an 8th level spell.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I'm allowing because of Uwe's crafting capabilities. I'm allowing it
Alright.
to be used without the Mind Fortress spell. But if you use Intellect Fortress, let's see. Do any of you have Forbiddance? No, that's not the one I want.
That sounds like a Farhat.
Yeah.
I do actually have forbidden. We're casting forbiddance on an item.
Yeah.
Actually,
So.
no. Sorry, what am I thinking? What's Mind Fortress? Is that the 5th level one?
That's
good
Dunamancy,
question.
isn't it?
No.
No, I
Fucking
know. I
Lance-
think
Lance
there's like
had it.
one.
Was it
Mind
the thing
Fortress.
that I had?
No.
The single
Intellect
level
Fortress is
Yeah, Intellect Fortress. That's the one.
That's only level 3.
Yeah.
What's
There's
the
a
thing
level-
that
There's a
Kitchener
5th
had?
level spell like that Lance had.
Oh, let's look by 5th level abjuration then.
It might not be abjuration.
Ooh, transmutation maybe.
Transmute this. I'm sorry.
Intellect Fortress is level 3, yeah, you're right.
Mind blank.
Mind Blank's level 8. Now there's a 5th level version of this that maybe it was UA. That might be it. But Lance had it. Shit, he used it too.
Wouldn't be Mind Spike, that's an attack.
No,
Though it is, in my opinion, the single dopest spell in 5e, but I digress.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So we'll. Where is it? Okay, so a ring worth at least 400 GP. So Aridin, subtract 400 GP for the mats. 3 rare essences, which you guys only have 3 at base right now, but you guys will be able to salvage some from other items should you need to.
I have a Birch Shielding I can offer up.
So that's a common item, right? Or an uncommon?
Uncommon.
So it'll give an uncommon essence.
Yeah.
So Uguay, what's your crafting roll? I gave you the skill for crafting, right?
Oh, 1 second. I was trying to get into Dropbox.
Julian, you have your
smithing.
smithing, yeah. So it's plus 10. Okay. Julian, you have in your inventory 2 giant crystal thingies from Mystery Skipped.
Honestly, as long as the
Don't know what you
launch
meant
is
there, but
smooth, I
know
don't
what
care.
they are. And those will both give very rare essences if you disenchant them.
Where do you see those in my inventory? I
I'm
have a-
looking at the entire party's inventory.
Okay, I have a gigantic inventory that I haven't really cleaned up in a while.
Yeah.
Alright.
Crystal memory. You're not talking about the crystal memory balls, are you?
No, 2 giant crystal things.
A B C D. Oh, it's not alphabetized. Fuck. Giant crystal. Oh, you know what? They're from the altars when we were in
Yeah.
that like
In-
netherworld thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
So delete those from your inventory. I'll add you guys 2 more very rare essences.
Bro, do you want a manual of fucking quickness of action?
Did you use it?
It's used, but the thing about it being used is that it's just dormant for 100
It's
years.
dormant. Ooh. That's I forgot. Did you use that?
Fuck yeah, 2 decks.
Wow.
Gotta get that.
I forgot I gave you that.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a
That was the same place at the
I love how
Delta
kids is like,
Fire
I
Giant.
gave you that? What? What?
Oh,
what
that's
yeah.
a spicy meatball right there.
That was the same time that we got the belt of fire strength because you rolled really good on the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bullet.
Yeah.
So Julian, also you have a bullet claw. That's a monstrous essence. That's a common essence.
Am I getting rid of that?
You might as well. You're never gonna fucking use it. I'm
I
just
also
reading
have a
through everybody's
Beholder's Eye
inventory.
Stalk. Is that worth anything?
That's a monstrous essence. That's actually a rare monstrous essence.
Okay, so let's cash
What
that
is
in.
the book called, Chase?
The Tome of Shadows.
Or how do I?
Oh, no, the book, it's in DM tools in the Dropbox. It's called Kibble's Advanced Enchanting.
EM tools.
Does the Sun Prince have anything magical that he can fucking offer?
No, and he is significantly weakened right now.
Okay, poor baby. I need to have a conversation with him as well because I asked some questions on his behalf, so I need to.
Tam, if you want to give up your Scimitar of Warning, that would be an uncommon essence to disenchant.
I don't see the DM tools. Interesting.
So in the Dropbox in D&D 5th
I
edition,
have Stone of Agility if no one wants that.
Yeah.
I gave Tam that might
It-
substitute for the essence needed for the ring.
part of it, yeah. Yeah, the
Well,
very
that's
top should be a
an-
folder
that's a
called
very
DM
rare.
tools. Are you
in
signed-
D&D 5th edition?
Yeah.
You might have it hidden from.
It's not. It's showing as shared on mine. Are you sure your Dropbox is updated?
I may try. Yeah.
Let's see. Aridin, you have your old +1 greatsword.
Yeah, I can offer that.
Why do I
That
have this
is.
equipped?
Let's see.
I mean, I've got a Holy Avenger. but-
Let's see. Plus one is uncommon. No, rare.
+1?
+1, or for armor is rare, but for weapon it's uncommon.
We're gonna call it rare anyway.
Hell yeah, I'll take that.
For the record, Tam would offer up the Stone of Agility.
Okay, so I think that's also rare.
It's very rare.
That's an Ion
it?
Stone, right?
Yeah.
Stone of Agility is very rare. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very strong fucking thing.
It's a +1 dex. I mean,
Yeah.
it feels kind of lame for just a very rare.
We could rip Despero's life tattoo off of his skin.
That sounds fucking awful.
Let's do that. Let's 100% on that.
Wow, Despero, I didn't know that tattoo came off. That's a...
Do you want to fight? You want to fucking fight? What?
You know there's a
Fucking
tattoo sleeve that you
SpongeBob,
can
where
get?
it's like, I didn't know your crown came off.
Yeah.
You know how like there's those fake tattoo sleeves? Secretly, it was just that tattoo sleeve.
He's
That'd
been
be
wearing
so
a fucking
fucked up
latex
for a player to
bodysuit.
have.
That'd be
Yeah, this
awful.
whole time, dude.
He's
So
a weak.
Joe, you're parry out of wound closure, and Tam, you have a phase spider poison sack. You can either try to make that phase spider poison sack into poison, or a usable poison, or you could try and salvage it for monstrous essence.
Yeah. Let's salvage it.
Okay, so go ahead and delete that from your inventory. And Joe, do you want to give up the parry out of wound closure or keep it?
You know what? It's gonna be a lot harder for Joe to get down anyway.
Sure. So what level item is that?
It is an uncommon.
Okay, so that's another uncommon essence.
Bye bye,
We're doing
Periap.
the roundup.
So do you want, or I'll just.
Vel, you have a poisoned spine in your inventory.
Yeah, let's drop that. I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but I'm going to give you a common essence for it.
Oh, this is a newer one. Gotcha.
Potions of poison.
Are those potions droppable? I mean, I'm probably not going to touch the potion of
Oh, we're
poison.
taking inventory. A little piece of news that I just found by reading. Mind Spike got nerfed hard
Yes,
as shit now.
yes, it did. Yes, it
Yes,
did.
it
Healing
did.
Spirit
It is
got fucked
not
too.
only not a bonus action anymore, it is a full action and concentration.
Yikes.
Yikes.
It's unusable now.
Yep. Yeah, so Vel, go ahead and delete that potion of poison. I'll give you another comment for it.
Okay.
You also have a potion of lesser restoration, but that could probably stay.
I'm going to keep that. Yeah, anything that's healing, I mean, I have always fucking used a fucking healing.
You
every
come in
game.
clutch for sure. Yeah.
You also have, so Tam, you have 1,000 GP worth of residuum. What's the rest of the group looking like in residuum? Because residuum can replace any part of the enchanting process.
I don't have any residuum listed.
Okay. Julian, you have your old +1 saber.
Yeah.
You want to keep that, or salvage it for goods?
How much would I actually get for it?
That'd be a rare. You also have the Scimitar of Vengeance, which you know to be
Yes.
cursed. You could salvage that easy.
Yeah, I will do that.
Let me look up actually what
Can I
that
get
one is.
residuum from the town?
You can get some residuum from the town, yeah.
Yeah, I would offer to buy some for the group if they need some. I'm happy to offer up some funds if you require more materials in my absence.
Yes.
Those transmutative bottles, you could probably get commons out of some of those.
Aridin would like to.
We're
see
doing
if he
all
could-
of this for Eridan's thing?
No. This
No,
is
this
for
is all
everyone.
for all of your enchanting that goes over the next couple weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
everything, yeah.
What?
Well, yeah,
I
'cause-
was like,
What was the
I'd
fine
like to make a
scroll?
marine, but I don't know. if
Fine
this will
scroll,
work
is it
out.
in your inventory?
Yeah, I never fucking touched it. It's just a
Fine.
single fine scroll.
Horseshoes of speed.
How much residuum can we
Uh,
buy?
Scroll of Goodberry.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio
Roll a
of
good-
gold
Oh,
to
good,
rank,
good berry.
but like I
Horseshoes
guess
of
it depends on the
December?
town's stock.
1-to-1, like 1 gold, 1 residuum, kind of.
Yeah,
I mean, it's GP worth of residuum is just how it's measured.
yeah.
And how much can I get for 1657 gold in residuum?
That's 1657.
You can get about
gold worth of residual.
1657 worth of residuum. Yeah, this town's got it in
Uguay?
ample amounts.
Would you like 1657 residuum?
Yes.
Okay, I'll buy him 1657 residuum.
All right.
Consider it a donation on my part.
Speaking of
Does
donations,
that
on
leave
your
you with
part,
any money left?
Yeah, 2K.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
because
the
I figured
target?
I'll still need some for my journey. So
Yeah. What's up, Jacob?
Like what's the top end that we're aiming for right now? Because like I'm all for giving up all my residuum and all my magic items.
well, I just
but-
bought a bunch of residuum.
An
Yeah, what-
M1911.
The top end of stuff that you could get requires legendary essence and sometimes multiple of them, and that is very hard to find and it's pretty
Sorry.
expensive.
Not to
On
pass
the
in with the Holy
on the
Avenger.
order of on the order of a legendary item that
Yeah,
you would give up.
You're not
Okay.
grabbing the essence from my Holy Avenger. Sorry.
Hey, I know that you want that, but what about this, Nikki?
What about what?
What did you message me about?
The horseshoes of a Zephyr.
Oh god.
That's
Hang on,
do
I
you
need to
know
look
that
it
that's
up.
so much more problematic than him just being fucking
Yes.
strong? Because him being strong
mean-
is kind of
Well,
like funny, but it's like
Uguay just wants a challenge, and no one else is really putting up items.
So
Or no
horseshoes
one
of
else is
speed.
really asking for.
The horseshoes of
Well, we're
speed
waiting.
would probably be stronger.
I think so. I'll look back.
Floating
because the
head
whole problem
of
with
the
that
horse.
is like I
Fucking make
understand.
both. No one else asked for anything.
Well, you have to
I
have all four. You have to have all four attached to a creature for it to work, and you can't just stack them all up on one foot.
Yeah,
So-
you can't. You just because you have 4 feet doesn't mean you can get 2 in the front and 2 in the bottom. You know, that's not how that works apparently.
Yeah, so you could make either horseshoes of speed or the Zephyr one.
Oh no
I'm
I was
just-
saying
I'm
no
just
no.
wa-
I was saying I can make the Zephyr and the strength belt.
Oh yeah,
So it'd just be a flying fucking fortress of.
I just.
Alright,
I just
somebody
like-
ask
I'd
for
like-
items from Uguay before we create the fucking ultimate horse
That's-
I
farm.
see. I'm all for buffing up fucking super horse over here.
Oh my god.
That's what I was saying. Is
Yeah,
I'm
let's
just-
what
put
else
your
is also
item
open?
requests. Put your item requests in chat if in Dragonspine chat. If you would.
Literally
Oh,
go
y-
through the list of literally everything and stick your finger on something and send it to Uguay because Jesus Christ.
I need
What are we
something that's
calling
not
the
a
ring?
attunement is the problem. That's what I'm looking
just-
for.
I'd like to just make sure something is made abundantly clear, okay? Like, if you think that the problem is the storm giant strength, it's just making something that's already a problem of
Fire giant, not storm giant.
So
Sorry, fire giant.
Uguay
But, like,
doesn't.
But
Uguay
making
doesn't
him
care.
fast is
Hey,
so much more of a fucking responsibility problem.
Uguay doesn't care at all. Uguay saw that everyone got mad after no one decided to watch over the 2 problem children. But oh well, we can't let them go. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Oh my god, they snuck out and fucking
'Cause
burned
I'm
down the
letting you
inn.
know,
Like, wow,
You
who
put
thought that would have
horseshoes of
happened? Okay.
swiftness on Kindball. Literally,
I
the
don't
only
care.
person in the world that can catch him is Velt. That's it. Like,
Well-
you better hope to Jesus Velt is in the party. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Oh baby.
I don't like if it works and you do cool stuff with it, then Uguay is happy because it worked.
All right,
I-
sweet.
I could go for a mithril half plate. That's a rare.
Half. Wait, hold on. No, we have a half plate actually.
I'm
Or-
wearing
Yeah,
half
but is it
plate.
made of mithril?
No, no,
I
no.
need a
We have
myth-
the
I want a
dragon
myth-
one.
I
We
want a
have the
mithril
dragon
half
one.
plate +1.
There's
What
a
does
couple
mithril
items.
do?
I think,
Yeah, we have
for,
one in the
uh,
bag of
for
holding, the
normal half-plate.
dragon of.
Mithril
It's
I believe makes you immune to critical hits.
No, no.
Yes.
Cool.
Can we do
That's-
that?
No, no, it's just not. I'm
What was
just,
the-
I need something with +1 bonus to AC, and it also makes it so I no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks.
We have one. What's the one in the
there's
bag
a
of holding
ring
we
of-
have? It's the
No,
white.
it's-
the gold
It's
dragon.
white. That's scale mail. It's not
Oh,
half plate.
scale mail.
Moon, I'll get you the moon.
Also, Brosomlir is wielding it or is wearing it, and as soon as you
Oh.
kind of ask for it, he's like,
Fuck
Nope.
off. What's the name of the
Damn,
ring
that's
we're gonna
crazy.
call Chase?
Ring of Mind Fortress.
Ring of Mind Fortress.
So what's this Ring of Mind Fortress gonna do?
It'll
Event?
it'll make him it'll give him advantage on saving throws against
Being fucked.
any telepathic attack.
I feel like
okay.
everyone would be for that.
And it'll give you I'll say resistance to
And-
being charmed.
It-
Because
this
the
is
Mind Fortress
this
one
is
will.
going to the
Okay.
character that's leaving the party.
Yes.
Okay.
Mind Thrust.
Yeah, it was UA. That yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
is this the one you were talking about, Chase?
Yeah, I thought that it got nerfed. It wasn't nerfed. They just never made it in because it was UA and they got phased out. Anyway.
No, I didn't want the
I
fucking
thought it
location
was the
from
most powerful
Skyrim.
spell in the entirety of 5e,
Okay.
which it was, but it never went
There's
official.
also nope, that's not the one. That's Intellect Fortress. That exists.
Mm-hmm.
There was a 5th level. Damn it.
I couldn't find anything. There's seeming, which but that like disguises everyone.
No, that's not it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to go on my laptop and find my old character sheet for Lance because it has it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Man, there's not a whole lot of half plate stuff out there, is there?
Okay, no, so genuine question. Like, I already have Stalwart half plate. Is there a way to convert that or upgrade it to Mithril, or is that not?
No, as an enchanted item already, you would have to disenchant it and then recraft it.
What does Stalwart do?
Devotee sensor. What is that?
It gives him advantage on wisdom saving throws and prevents him from being frightened.
Wait, are you trying to give Eridan a sensor?
Maybe.
That's
I mean, you
half
got-
plate plus
Actually,
one.
Paladins for it.
I
For
mean,
the it's +2 half plate, I think.
It's a flail. Yo, that's kind of sick. Oh, it counts as a holy symbol. Hey, can you make this one a
Yeah.
holy symbol?
Ugwe, Ugwe, are you wielding a shield?
Holy fuck!
Shield way, yeah.
Shield way?
Oh, that's a
are you?
sick ass item. What the fuck?
I am.
I don't think. Then why is your AC so shit?
Just use
then
it
why
as
are
a-
you bad?
Why are you
So
bad?
armor doesn't help me, except for I get a small bonus from it, and then
Yeah, but you should have more than 16, isn't it? It's not including
I
your.
should have
no,
more
it
than,
isn't
yeah, I
included.
do have more than 16. What?
My only concern is if I throw on armor, I have to hit either
Did
21 or
reduce-
25.
am I?
Because of you have -1 dex. That's part of it.
No, but okay, it does this every time. Let me see if I can.
Dex full. Yeah.
So I should have
Whatever.
armor to full dex.
Yeah, a devotee's sensor for Ugwe would be awesome, but you'd have to wield it in your offhand alongside your longsword, or lose the longsword for it.
Ooh, I keep forgetting you're a cleric. That's so good. It's 1d4 per person in the incense. That's pretty nutty.
It's pretty fucking nuts.
You can get like 10d4 off. That'd be fucking sick.
For what is it?
Devotee sensor.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll post it.
honestly, I just. Oh, you know what I want? Hold on. I know what I want.
A deck of, well, I could just imagine Farhat with a deck of many things for sure.
You about to, you? No, you
Yeah,
don't want to
that's
give me
fair.
that because you're gonna watch me deal 5 of them and die. it's like,
Sounds
and
like
here's the
Crusader.
river card, and I flip it over and I just explode. Like, no, I know what I want. The was that, but no, there is a better version of this, right? I'm not nuts.
What
Uh,
item is it?
Hold on.
There's also what's the item that lets you use an extra channel
Excuse me.
divinity every day?
That's the amulet of devout, and I'm trying to find if there's a
Ah.
+3 version.
Devout.
Yes, there should be a +3 version.
Well, see, here's the thing, I can't find it.
Hold on one sec, I got you.
Uh,
I don't know if you can click the link, but it's there. There's definitely a +3
Let's
version.
see.
It's very rare.
What? Dude, Ring of 3 Wishes.
Dude, if you could give me that and then
Jerry.
half plate +1, mithril or otherwise, I would make my save and my AC both 21.
Ooh,
That's real good.
we have to do that.
Come on,
Oh
right?
wait, amulet of devout. Yeah, can
Are
we
you
get a
putting this
couple of these
somewhere,
going?
That
Yeah,
is
They're in the chat,
bananas.
Dragon Spine chat.
I
Can we get
guess-
a couple of these going for the party?
I guess
That'd
this
be
is all. I'm listening to all these fun items everyone's like making. I'm like, oh, Joe doesn't get any. But then I think about, wait, what Chase gave me for the new character. Like, you know what?
It's
That's
pretty
fine.
strong.
That's
It's
fine.
pretty strong.
I'm so. Which one did you? I shouldn't ask that question. I should have asked which one did you end up going with.
Here, I'll DM you, Nikki.
Okay. Thank you.
So that amulet of the devout, I wonder if it's in Kibbles.
So it's,
it says TCE, whatever that stands for.
Tosh Cauldron and everything.
This Cauldron.
Yep.
So is it a wondrous item? It is a wondrous item, very rare.
Wait,
Man, you
does half of
half
the
plate,
python work
no love.
exactly the way I think it does?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it turn into a python?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking Nick has one, you know?
Oh,
fucking do you remember
yeah.
Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
There have been a
Fucking
couple of times over the course of this conversation where I'm like, I could use a new magic item. Then I realize I have the Ring of Free Action.
Yeah.
Modern
Bring a
shit.
free action on Despero would be sick.
Yeah.
He
No,
already
it's-
has
it's-
one.
he
Oh,
has
you have one. Oh, you're
It's
fucking.
Get a,
not-
get a second one. What do you?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
A double free
Yeah,
action.
Why?
What?
Why can I?
Make one for
I can
Kindle.
into 10 items. I have 10 fingers for 10 rings. Come
It's,
on.
I don't have enough magical slots. I don't think for.
Chainmail.
'Cause
made
I
out of
already-
rings are fucking
I
done,
think
dude.
I already have the cloak of protection, and I do enjoy.
Yeah,
my
so you guys do have to consider what you already have attuned.
Yeah,
so
and that's
Kindle, you're
why
attuned to your.
Despero turned down the belt. He's
Yeah.
plenty
You took
strong.
the. You took the
Now-
brooch of shielding for essence, right?
Yes,
Okay, so
The
I'm gonna
thing that-
unattune from that.
and delete it. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
only thing
and
that I'm
delete
attuned to is my cloak of protection, because my sword is just my sword,
It's just a
And I-
+3 sword, which
yeah,
it doesn't require
and
attunement.
then my armor is just a +1 armor. So, I only have one attuned slot, which is my cloak of protection. and
So,
that's it.
Devin, with your. So you drop 1,000 and you fucking crush the competition in the card hall on that first day. And this is a full day of playing. You passed every check, but now word's starting to get around.
Oh, dude, no, I got that beat too. I want to make one more roll after I cast Disguise Self.
Okay,
Oh, I
okay,
know.
okay. Yeah, all of that, yeah.
Dude, why do you think he had it? You think he did it to do something noble? Fuck no. He did this for when he got thrown out, so
Yeah,
you can
you-
get one freebie on the
You
way
get
out.
one more.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, worst roll yet. You'll never
yeah.
believe I'm the same person.
That's fair. Yeah. So you win. I'll say you win 6 times. You increase your money. And are you? Man, 1,000 gold is a fucking lot.
Well, is this high
In-house.
tables though?
Not really. This is like a lot
yeah.
of soldiers gambling.
Huh.
I would
And
say that over
merchants.
time I would try to do the same thing as before, where like there's got to be a backroom table, and eventually they got to invite you, right? Like,
Let you in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you stay in town that night?
Yeah. What are they gonna do? Jump me and take all my money because they know I have like a billion fucking gold coin on me?
So you
Nah.
get,
I mean-
you get approached as you go to stay in one of the swanky inns that I'll take very like a couple gold out of your winnings. You go to stay at the swanky inn and you get bottle service and everybody's and you're the talk of the town for a little bit. You get an invitation, an envelope sealed, a parchment envelope sealed with a black wax stamp. You privately read it, and it's an invitation to play at the high rollers table.
Hell
I-
yeah.
When I get to the high rollers table, I want to ask for a smoke, and regardless of what smoke they give me, because they're giving primo stuff there, that's a real good chimney. You happen to know where I could get a whole lot of this sort of stuff?
They kind of the various seedy figures in low light, in the haze of smoke. They one of them waves over and says something to a guy and says, "How much do you want?"
Oh hell, I don't want to put too much down. I'll tell you what, I'll take about why not 1,000 gold? Best chimney I had all year. I'd love to keep that going all year.
He nods to his man, and the man bows and dips out.
I give him the 1,000 I didn't bet.
Okay. Yeah. 2 hours later, he comes back with like a 8-inch by 10-inch like folding box with a latch on it and like filigree. This is from my private reserve,
I'm worried.
and hands you your 1,000 gold worth of the best tobacco you have ever smelled.
I just pop it open, and that thing where you run the cigar under your nose? It's like,
Yeah.
That reminds me of home, doesn't it? Thank you kindly.
Excellent.
The nice thing too about the idea that Farhat's doing bottle service for the whole fucking bar is if anybody tries to like fuck with him and go up to his room and you're like, what? No, our guy? No, not him. You better walk.
Yeah,
the other way."
Just so fun fact, that's why the person that makes a lot of money buys a lot. Not just to splash the pot, but because it makes them a lot of friends where otherwise they'd have enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I was gonna
Gotcha.
say if he wants Joe as bodyguard for the night, she probably wouldn't mind because it's her money that he's betting with.
Yeah, sure. Although they would need Joe to carry back the forge equipment
Oh yeah, that's true. You know what? That's fair.
between Joe and Kindbell.
Yeah.
They got a
Well,
bag, they got a
Airden-
bag of holding. What you mean?
Airden
got
would
a
offer
big
to
old
help.
It's
Health
because
forge
not his
equipment. It's
Yeah,
bigger
that
than
will
that.
It's
not
not gonna fit in the fucking
that
bag,
will
my
not fit
guy.
the bag of holding.
I have
Well,
it on good
if-
authority from Minecraft that you could stack 64 of them sons of bitches in
Well,
just
if-
one spot.
If Joe wants to stay, Aridin can offer to carry the
No,
stuff
no,
back.
Joe will help. Joe will help.
Okay.
The 25 strength matters.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter a lot.
Just a bit.
Despero could play
Yeah,
bodyguard.
I'll take. Oh, yeah, I was about to say I'll take Despero. Despero's perfect.
Okay.
Now, okay, very important. Is Matthias also around?
He kind of
Oh.
hesitates with while heading back. He's got like an entire forge in his hands, and he's like looking at Despero like puppy dog eyes.
Oh fuck! I take it back. I don't want Despero half cocked.
Well, exactly. No, I'm gonna set a point of order. Matthias, put that shit down. I need you.
Joe will take it with her tail.
Yeah.
But no, but like, I would need both of them if I'm
All
going
right.
to it.
Take both of them. Why the fuck
Each
not?
shoulder, yeah.
Yeah. why the
Otherwise,
fuck not?
otherwise we'd get 3 rolls in, and then it'd be me leaving pissed off, throwing my hat on the ground like I had him this close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you show up to the black table, in the back room, illuminated by these magical lights that are super low, smoke magically filling the room, you know, Keys Casino Royale shit. In fact, Stellan Skarsgård is there. That's not him, is it? Who is it? Who's the fucking villain from?
Oh, you mean
Casino
Mads
Royale?
Mikkelsen?
Mads Mikkelsen, thank you. Swedish guy with alliteration names. Yeah, Mads
Mad
Mikkelsen
Mike.
is in the room. He is actually there. It's not his character. It's him.
Mads Mikkelsen's playing 6 different characters.
Yeah,
it's
it
him from
is-
Death Stranding. It's him from Polar. It's him from Hannibal. It's him from, and it's just him.
Yeah, yeah.
the last guy.
All right,
Where
so
it's him and Daniel Craig, and Devin's just sitting there.
yeah, yeah. Give me if you're gonna play the whole day, your buy-in is, I'll say you did a fucking number on them last time. I'll say your buy-in is 3,000 gold.
How much gold did I get? Because I need to know.
I'll say you won 30. You totaled out so 1,000 in, 3,500 out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 30,000. I almost threw up. Okay.
If I got 30,000, I ain't sitting in no fucking black table. I'm deuces.
I was gonna say he doesn't need our party anymore.
Yeah, so you got 500 kicking around extra, but your buy-in for this is 3,000.
Oh fuck. Okay, it's gonna go really good or really
Yeah.
shit.
Give me 3 insight checks, and these are very hard.
Oh!
Yikes!
Oof.
Go again.
That's better.
26. Okay, it comes down to this last roll, whether you make it out positive or not.
Yeah.
27.
Oh, easy.
Dropped a 2. Ah.
So you don't absolutely crush, but you do net positive. So I'll say you walk out of there with, you went from 1,000 gold to 5,000.
Yeah, that's a good day. That's a pretty solid day. And
This is-
$1,000 worth of cigar.
This is one of 2 gambling, like major gambling towns in the entire region. And the other one, none of y'all have fucking been to because it's all the way out northwest here.
Fuck no.
I'm gonna
Ravens
have
West?
to though. I give 100 gold tip to the dealer because I won a big pot and that's
Yeah.
a good turn.
Yep, you absolutely.
Hey,
Oh,
Chase,
thank
what's
you.
the base we're using for the Ring of Mine Fortress?
Just
the
a
base
400 GP
Or no, like the base stat or
ring of,
stats at the end.
ring of mind shielding.
Okay, so it would have all that plus a little
Plus,
extra.
plus you have advantage on saving throws versus any mental attack designated by the DM, and advantage on saving throws versus being charmed or dominated.
Oh,
Okay.
Did I already just make it? What?
No, but that's
No, I'm
you
just
can
for
look
my
at stats.
notes.
I get up from the table with a cigar and say, "Gentlemen, I want you to know that in 300 years, I ain't never played someone with half the skill as some of you gentlemen here, especially you." And I point at the man that won the hand that on the first
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
I don't want any of y'all to feel anything but the absolute best. I was just
But
pretty
I
lucky
won.
and a little bit better. And I tip my hat and walk out.
Absolutely.
Despero
won.
says on the way out to Farhat, when we're outside of hearing distance from the people who are still at the table, I must speak with a metal fabricator. but I do not normally observe mechanisms of exchange that are attached to currency. I need a loan, Farhat.
I'm gonna look at his weapon and say, "You're already pretty finely healed. What you looking for?"
Range.
I perished the thought of you with a gun. I'm gonna go into when you say range. Now, are we looking at a bow, crossbow, or just a whole pack of sticks you can throw?
Nothing of the sort. I would never. And then he.
A
Are there
really
any
long
like?
sword.
Are there any people around us? I don't want to brandish
A longer sword.
No.
You're in the middle of a
Need to
trade
see
post.
large
Like,
rod.
this place is a hobbit.
Okay, so rather than brandishing either of his two weapons, because no, Despero just puts his hand on the hilt of his sword, his longsword, and says, "It is my intention to attach 2 30-feet lengths of chain link to these weapons for 2 purposes."
Okay.
Well, I happen to know a gentleman that doesn't remember me. See if he owes me a bit of kindness. I don't think he does now that I'm thinking about it. All the pictures I've ever seen, he was rather cross with me, but I'm going to go visit him anyway. And I go visit the magic shop for the guy that I showed the eye to.
Yep. Boy,
Or rather, catch him when I showed the eye to.
Jacob, help me out here.
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig. After he won.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
ball tortures. I'm
Yes,
just
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like, look
yeah.
out tonight, man.
Yeah. You
Face,
got-
why do you
that's
sound
he's got-
so distraught right now?
That's why he's got bodyguards. That's why he's got 2 very beefy bodyguards right now.
That's why I had bottle service and tip the dealer. I
Yeah.
ain't got to worry about muscle on the house, so I got to worry about the 5 yahoos at the table
Yeah.
who no doubt have muscle, but this ain't the place to flex.
Yeah.
Schmat.
It's good that you went in there with bodyguards and made their presence known.
Did one of
I
them
will
look
say.
similar to Tam by chance?
So yeah, so you want to go to the magic shop and see the creepy guy that you had seen before. And so Despero, he takes you back. Despero was there technically. He probably
Yeah, he
doesn't
was
remember,
there.
but you
yeah,
can
Yeah,
find-
I was gonna say only in a technical sense. He has no recollection.
Yeah. Let's see.
Despero, go on and tell this gentleman what you need. He's pretty good at purveying the magical variety.
Indeed, and Despero nods and says, "I require 2
Let me see.
30-foot long lengths of chain, furnished to affix to the pommel of 2 weapons. Can you furnish this need?"
Let me add to that. It needs to be pretty damn hard to break, and preferably something that he can store pretty easy, because I don't want this man dragging a whole pack of chains behind him.
Yeah. So you can find the chain of returning item, which I will have to make for you. It's pretty simple. So it's a weapon that it's a chain that crafted by an enchanter that you can attach to the base, the pommel of a weapon. It's a 30-foot chain. As a bonus action, you can make an athletics check to try and retrieve the attached weapon when it's
Oh,
thrown.
you're good at those.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
It's a bonus action though, or I'd allow a hasted action.
You allow a hasted action? Oh fuck.
So your hasted action can be used to use an item.
Okay.
So while hasted, you could throw both with both your attacks, then bonus hasted to return them.
Yeah. So look, full transparency. When Despero leveled up, he took Globe of Invulnerability to give him a better team utility presence, because that is the singular thing he was lacking.
Yeah.
That requires stationary positioning. He needs to extend his reach.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see these are probably, I don't know, uncommon.
I just want you all to know that I'm gonna have to explain at work tomorrow why I have random gemstones written down on my work notepad.
Yeah, so you have so I'll say they're, I don't know, 350 gold each.
For each chain?
Yeah.
Despero looks beseechingly at Farhat.
I want to just walk up to the man and say, You say this is worth 350. Are you sure that these chains are worth 350 GP apiece? And I want to roll insight, make sure he's not trying to screw me.
Okay, yeah.
Just normal
Is this
insight.
not? Oh.
Yeah, he looks pretty honest. These are magically enchanted to be functionally unbreakable. And that the enchantment alone is worth that much. Never mind this excellent craftsmanship and this
I'm assuming I see through all the flower words and just get to the meat.
Yeah.
Bear in mind it's out of combat utility, which is fraught.
Yeah, so you can buy 2 chains of returning.
You should just get a sword that extends.
They do
Hey,
they
yo,
do
money, Dad, can I get them?
You know what? You're an honest individual, and you helped out a friend of mine for times past. So I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you straight. 700 GP. Here you go. I'm not even gonna haggle. I'm fine with it.
It's like the dad handing the money to the kid, and then the kid handing it to
Oh,
the
Oh,
the
that
guy.
wasn't to Despero. I'm still talking to the merchant.
Oh,
I'm
okay. I was gonna say.
I'm not giving it. I'm not giving him a bag of gold to
Alright.
turn 20 degrees to
This
his
is your
left and send down.
allowance. You've done a good job doing all your chores. I'm proud of you.
Are you sure that's what you want? Because I ain't gonna buy nothing else at this candy store.
Matthias kind of
treated right.
softens like you need to extend your reach. I'll just jump there.
God damn it.
Is
Nothing goes over my head. I would catch
instead of advantage on just mind stuff, wouldn't that just be wisdom saves?
Telepathic attacks specifically.
Oh,
Those are all
telepathic.
psychic.
Telepathic or telepathic or
Because it's and wisdom, charisma, right? So those are the psychic attacks.
yeah, psychic attacks. They can be of any variety. They can be of any
Okay.
save type.
So have we successfully purchased these magical chains?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so on the way out, Despero claps his hand to Farhat's shoulder. Hard, but not intentionally. It's just 20 strength retard brain. Gotta be a little hard. And he says, Farhat, I now owe you a debt of gratitude.
I'm looking at his head, and when he lets it go, I look at the fine, like, leather coat that's dusted in velvet, and I look at all the silver crenellations. I'm just sort of touching. Did you manage to smudge my? Oh yeah, of course. Anything for a teammate. Just please don't rub whatever's on your hands on this. I just got this.
Of course, but please invoke my assistance whenever it's required. Else I live with the debt.
How is it you could talk so fancy and say so little in such a short amount of time?
Despero raises a hand and thumbs backward at Farhat. Or sorry, not Farhat. Thumbs backward at Matthews.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah, no. Thumbs backward at Matthews and says, "When he is in my midst, the burden I receive on the intercession of my ancestors is relieved by a factor of half. That is enough for me to speak with you in this way."
That's fair, but have you looked into making that a permanent situation? I seem to recall something being said about you having a mission that would help in that variety.
I see no reason. I'm the vector of my ancestors, and their mission is mine.
Well, their mission goes a lot better when you can think about what the mission is while you ain't got your friend here.
I have weapons.
Uh-huh.
He says, affixing this very fancy chain to the pommel of both
Yeah,
the spear and the trident and the long sword.
I'm gonna pause him real quick.
Literally missing Farhat's point, just says he nods and says, "Indeed."
Might I intercede and maybe have our Master Smith take a look at that once you get back? Go ahead and fix it all you like. Just make sure he takes a look at it.
You say, "Look at that." Do you speak of my weapons?
I speak of the chain we just purchased. I'm saying all this while holding out a scrap of paper that looks like a receipt from an old casino while I'm writing down ingredients I need to purchase.
Do you think Soja Smith would have the capacity to prove the efficacy of this weapon?
Have you seen what that turtle can do? He can do some crazy things.
Turtle, and he tips his head to the side.
What?
He is on 2 feet with a built-in shell and a frightfully false dwarven beard. I'm gonna have to call it like I see it on that one. Although I didn't say that if he were to ask.
Oogway, a turtle.
Turtle. Have you never seen? You've been all over the. You ain't never seen a turtle?
Well, I've seen a turtle, but none with the capacity to smith weapons. Are we losing the plot, Farhat?
Go walk around or something. Please.
I'm your bodyguard. I have no intention to leave
Oh
your side
my
for the duration of this engagement.
Oh, if there is a Lord, please grant me the strength to suffer through this one. Fine, let us return. And I'm gonna go back to the inn because I'm assuming it's nighttime because it's been a full day.
Yeah, it's been another full day.
Yeah.
Look, if you want a way to get Farhat away from the table, give him Despero.
Well, I mean, oh, by the way, did we discuss out of character where Farhat's gonna go? I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
we do need to talk about that.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
Farhat, you are one of two characters really who could go either direction. You could go either to, where's my fucking notes? You could go with either party.
Did we ever
currently,
figure out where the place things get forgotten is?
No.
The party that has intentions in that direction are Tam, Uguay, Kindbell, and Julian. So far, and the Seal of Law is the other direction. Which party would Farhat go with? Do you think?
Ooh.
Because we're switching up, so I think we're switching up Kindbell and Velt. So Nikki's coming with the former New Blood squad, and Austin's going with the former Old Blood squad.
It's been a day, so I'm just gonna shorthand that I changed spells, and I'm gonna cast Augury to see which one has my my two objectives down in my pair of objectives, I suppose I should say.
Augury's a course of action to be taken within the next 30 minutes.
Oh shit, that's right.
You have
So
divination?
it would have to be commune, or I think I have divination. What level spell is that?
4.
4. I was just looking at my spells for something unrelated.
I think it's a cleric spell, so I think you have access to it regardless.
1 action, 10 minutes, an activity or event to occur within 7 days.
Yeah, that's still not really good enough. Commune
Well, I
would be-
mean,
yeah,
so
commune then
but it would
your
be the
best.
course of action of selecting which path to go on. Yeah, that's
it's also
kinda-
not within 7 days.
It's probably gonna be. It's probably gonna be commune.
Yeah, it's gonna be commune anyway.
Fuck, and I gotta come up with 3 questions. Well, first one is, if I go with them to the Dickhead Land, that doesn't really
Dickhead
count.
Land.
The dynasty, yeah. Will I find them?
Try again later.
Yeah, we can talk about this later because
The
ask me after the game.
Do
Yeah,
you want to
yeah,
babysit
yeah.
Kindball? Because if you want to babysit Kindball, you gotta go with him.
Who else was
Right now,
going?
he has to
Kind
babysit.
ball.
You gotta get with.
So it's right now it's Rio, Velt, and Despero are heading to the
The Praloom.
the Praloom Dynasty, along with
Oh, so there's 3 new
they're gonna be
characters.
meeting spoilers, they're gonna be meeting a new person another character to join up with them.
I think in both passes, new character.
Both paths
Yeah.
pick up one new character. Yeah.
Mhm. And Chase said
So-
if we could have a different number of people per party
yeah, we
too.
could do 4. We could do 4 and 6.
I fucking don't think I want to be on a 6-man combat cycle.
Well, so you also have the way
6
of
or 5, I mean.
yeah. So I meta wise, I think Farhat should go to the Seal of Law. And for that purpose, to answer your question, the answer is yes.
Okay, we'll figure out the other 2 questions later.
Okay.
Oh shit! Hold on, gotta answer the door. Yeah, what's up?
Okay. So who is okay? So that's 2 days. So you guys bring the forge equipment back and set it up the next day. Uguay,
Yeah.
what do you want to start crafting? And Tam, I assume you're going to help him with any enchanting needs.
I'm going to fix up the armor pieces
Pick up?
that were asked.
Eridan's armor.
Eridan's armor, and then
The holy
he-
symbol.
yeah, the holy symbol.
Those are-
I'm
those are
assuming
easy.
I'm looking at Despero's chains as well.
Yeah, you can look at them and just go ahead and make a smithing check for me. This is checking out the craftsmanship.
if you want a smith mode.
You recognize that
They're chains.
that they are magically enchanted chains, and they look pretty good.
Can I help him with that?
Sure, why not? Go. So you get
Is that
advantage on the
does-
check.
Is that a
Anyway.
smith's tool?
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
give
Yeah, do it.
if you give them anything above their intended functionality, I'll be grateful to you forever. But they only had one purpose.
That's all. Yeah, he's not. He's just examining them. They appear to be magically enchanted to be functionally unbreakable. They'd have to be dispelled before being broken.
I look at
Um,
real and these are chains.
Yeah,
You'll
and
never
they
believe
are-
this for you.
And they,
Despero looks at Rio and says, "Don't."
they will accommodate him pulling back the weapon that he's thrown, regardless of the range that it is. So even if you only throw it 15 feet, the chain will snap taut. So it's on. I'm picturing them being on, like, depending on how
Kratos.
techy you want to go with this, if they're on like a winch, so it like a spool. So you throw it and it spools out.
Like
Uh,
Crash kind of winch, not an Astroneer kind of winch, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the intended purpose is twofold, right? It's
Yeah.
one, to pull combatants into the globe of invulnerability if they can't cast.
Well, so pulling the weapon free is the athletics check. You know what? I'll say that if you have both your weapons embedded in a target, you could pull them to you or yourself to them.
So both resolves a pullable grapple,
Yeah, but you have to have both weapons.
but it has to be
embedded.
both. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, I'd allow that utility. That's cool.
Okay. Yeah, that was the whole point. But both, I think that's balanced. 'Cause
Yeah.
I guess it'd be a little fucked up if Despero could grapple two targets, pull them into a globe of invulnerability, and just do them. Yeah.
And
It
then
is a game called Lancer that has a frame in it, name of Blackbeard.
Yeah, that's precisely what Blackbeard does. But it'll also be an attack to resolve the grapple.
Yeah, so it'd have to hit, right?
So you hit, and then you have to use a third attack of some kind, either your hasted action or something to reel them in,
Yeah,
or
that makes
reel
sense.
yourself to them. I'm not giving you free action economy.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. So you establish that they are quite strong, and you can go practice with them at some point.
Despero desires a very specific kind of practice.
Yeah.
He wants to fight Matthias and Joe at the same time.
Ooh.
Oh,
And die.
okay.
In the forge room. Well,
Uh,
Final destination, no items.
You want to run this
Sure.
real fast?
Sure. Fuck it.
Sure. That wasn't my intention. I didn't want to. But that is.
I mean,
his
I
intended
think
mode
it'll
of
be
practice.
quick.
Yeah, Despero might just fucking die, but he's got the life wealth too. He's not gonna actually die.
I'll watch. It sounds
Joe
like fun.
catches the chain in her hand, crushes it.
Okay, Joe and Despero roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
let me
I
put out
get
just what you
advantage
guys
on
have.
initiative because
Yes, you
barbarian.
do.
Yeah, I have
Um,
+0 to initiative.
Because not barbarian.
Hey, the Dunamancy stuff that I have with the other book, or with the book now.
Yeah.
Does that help? Like where can I find the list actually?
Here, I got it. I got it on pace.
Welcome back. We're
Oh,
gonna kill Despero right now.
Oh, why are we murdering Despero? What happened? I go and
There you
take a
go.
shit, and now we're killing Despero. What the fuck's happened?
No, Despero wants to fight both Joe and Matthias at the same time.
It's for the purpose of sparring to test the chains.
Can Kaibo
And even
get
if he
in on
gets
this? Can I
killed,
swing on
quote
Despero?
unquote.
Oh no,
Kaibo
that's
taps
too
in
much. That's
first.
too much. That's too much.
Oh. I can't also cleave Despero's head in half? That's unfortunate.
I mean,
I
if
get
you
it.
want to. Alright.
Way out of just leaves.
Okay, so you guys.
Despero will say,
I'm gonna
I have
watch.
an active desire to test the practical applications of the improvements to my weapons. Please assist me in this endeavor. And he says this to Joe and to Matthias.
Okay.
Matthias, excuse me.
All right, you guys start in this combat arena that is a flat circle.
Wait, actually,
Okay.
This just looks like the Path of Exile Celestial hideout. I'm sorry.
It really
and
does.
in the left, wait, far ahead, and in the left corner we've got.
I heard him say that and immediately left to count the goodies that I'm racking up what I actually purchased.
Gotcha. Yeah, you deal with it.
Oh,
you
my
get to
son
go
is
now.
gone. Thank God.
Kindwell's gonna be hanging out with Cyphus the whole time, like having a very
Cyphus.
stupid conversation because he has practically the same int as it. So they're gonna have a dumb
Oh,
conversation
God.
together.
No,
Fine,
as,
fine.
as I leave, I have a critic. As I turn to leave, I'm still writing on my notebook while counting out of the sack. If any of y'all kill each other, let me know, but it's going to cost you about 1,000 GP. Without looking at them. And I go back to writing in my notebook.
Alright, so I think Joe's first.
Yep, Joe's first.
Okay. I'm gonna rage.
Cam perks up.
Okay.
Let's see. I forgot. I actually gotta do the thing. It's been
You gotta target yourself.
it's
yeah.
been a hot minute.
I want to see Joe go bonk.
Okay, I'm raging.
Hell yeah.
Yep. You're within movement range of Despero.
Yeah, I'll run up to him.
Okay. Can you see the map?
Yep.
There you go.
He asked me to bonk hard, right?
Yeah, go full on. I have the life roll tattoo. So long as you don't kill me after I'm dead,
Okay.
we're fine.
I guess we'll go full raging reckless
after I'm
raging reckless great weapon master.
Hell yeah, fuck me up, son. Fuck me up.
You up.
26.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, you know that hits.
You're not even in your stance yet.
Nope.
No, oh no, you might be dead turn one.
Yeah, you might just be fucked.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Nice clean 30.
Yeah, alright, 30 points of damage.
oh god, you might be dead turn one, Jared.
more
I think
hit?
you made a
No.
great.
Oh yeah, I
I got-
forgot
I
to
got
get
it,
a
I
second
got it.
attack. I forgot.
Yeah, you get a second attack.
Alright.
Yeah, Despero, you've never been on the receiving end of this. You've witnessed it a couple times, but Joe just going
Oh, I
full...
rolled a 4 and a 5. 14.
I'm for it.
He's
14.
not in stance.
Yeah.
That's still gonna miss. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Your AC's
Not in
shit
stance.
without your stance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, Jack!
Here we go.
Well,
Oh
36
no!
points of damage.
A lot of damage. I ain't dead.
Oh no!
You're up,
And
Despero.
then she could bite
Alright.
still. You can still
Oh.
She used her bonus action to rage.
I used my
Oh,
bonus to
okay.
rage. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, make sure I'm targeting myself for the buffs.
Jesus Christ!
So first hand, Soul the Ancients. Let me
Yeah.
just do all these myriad effects.
Solo our party, I feel like.
This is gonna be a little.
You guys
bit
are going to
heavy.
be missing this.
We're going to do this as. I think this is the first time I've done this in an entire campaign. We're gonna go with Titan.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
First
I was
Titan-
talking about that to... Who was I talking about? I think I was explaining your class to someone.
Me and
It's
Chris.
so good.
Yeah. And I said you literally never used Titans.
Yeah.
I don't stand stance enough, but it's only because when we go into combat, we're in very specific situations that necessitate that I be all over the place at once.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that wasn't the case, but we do large scale
Yeah,
combat.
Nomad,
Anyway.
Nomad gives you such range. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. We are going to bonus action meta magic.
It's a bonus action to enter your stance, right?
Oh, it is. You're correct about that, so we're not going to do that.
Dance,
Um,
dance.
Yeah, you really needed a turn to set up before
Yeah.
engaging this.
Is what it is.
Mistakes were made.
Well, the nice thing about this is we can just. Is this naturally? Expeditionary Retreat is naturally a bonus action. That is
Yeah.
good, but also sucks. Okay.
Also, in Titan stance, your speed is limited to your actual speed.
This is a very good opportunity to just do the thing.
Do it. Do the thing. Do it.
Despero is just going to throw Progny. No, Nera, sorry, the spear. He's gonna throw the spear into the nearest adjacent, like, overhanging ceiling geometry that's available.
Sure. Yeah, you can hit. You're in the archive somewhere. It'll allow you to hit a ceiling, part of the
Yeah,
cave.
and just yank him up, self up to the ceiling.
So you need both weapons in something to be able to pull.
Okay, I mean I have multi attacks. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that leaves you without any action economy.
Yes.
Throwing both your weapons and then they stick there, and then you don't have an action to pull yourself with. 'cause
Oh,
you
so
used
there's
your
no
bonus action.
pull. That sucks.
See, this is why you spar though.
Well, yeah, I mean, we spar so we figure these things out, but
We spar so Joe can fucking literally knock your head off your shoulders.
And why do we spy?
I really should have took the stance before this.
Oh, yeah, you really needed to turn to buff yourself before this.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason why it's ready, set, go, right? You're supposed to ready at ready so that you're ready to go for go. You know?
Yeah. Here's what Despero's gonna do, just to like. You know what?
So-
He's gonna just full cast blur. We're just gonna blur.
Okay. Okay. All right.
There
It
it
is
is.
Matthias' turn. He moves. What's his movement speed? 40 feet. So he's gonna move 40 and see if he can get. He puts him right here. Nope, he's out of range. So he's just gonna double move up to you and rage.
God. Oh God.
All right,
You
Joe,
made
it's
a
your turn.
great
Leave me
mistake.
alone.
It's my turn again.
Yep, your attacks. Despero is blurred, so your attacks are straight if you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
You have
just.
you
advantage,
reckless.
but also
Yeah,
disadvantage.
I'm doing the whole shebang. So 19.
Misses in the stance.
Okay.
Stance.
Gonna go again.
Stand.
So his AC is now 20, I believe.
Oh, crit
and
fail.
That one.
You know.
Yeah. So now with this, those first two hits were fucking vicious, but now now that you've got some magic on, you're starting to dodge.
You thought you were attacking me? You were only attacking my after images.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to bite him.
Excellent.
I'm gonna try to bite him.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so a giant like windmill cleave from Joe, like down on the right and then down on the left, and the axe gets stuck in the ground a little bit. She just lunges forward, like takes one hand off the axe, goes for your throat.
Oh my god.
I
You
just-
man, wow. Yeah,
I get a mouthful of dirt. I get a mouthful of dirt. Is what happens.
You slip and take a bite out of the floor and as Despero kind of kicks
imagining-
off of you. I'll say
I'm
that you
imagining
can't take
you-
reactions for this round. 2 nat ones in a row.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna just headcanon that the blur that he cast isn't blur at all. He's moving, and the blood out of his grievous wounds is leaving after images.
He's in Titan stance right now. He's not moving that fast. Despero, it's your
Bleeding
turn.
really fast.
Okay. Given that the entire purpose of this is to test the chains, he is going to bias that. So he will, of course, necessarily use his meta magic to haste with a bonus action. That's
Okay.
very important. I think I'm still targeting myself, so I'll just do the effect.
Real quick aside, 150 GP Onyx. What the fuck spell is that for? I wrote it down, and now I'm trying to find the spells, and I can't.
It was shards of onyx for something. I don't remember.
These two are in difficult terrain.
They are. Pull up your fucking class sheet because I don't remember.
Yeah,
what-
yeah. You did a lot, Chase. You made this class fucking complex.
Yeah.
Create undead.
And you don't have valor. Oh yeah, you do have valor. You don't have fury yet.
Yeah, Fury's next level. Okay. I'm going to stance now. Well, is that bonus action?
It's a bonus action chain stance. Yeah.
I've already used a bonus action. So instead, I'm just going to use both my weapons to latch on to the ceiling geometry, like I said last turn, and pull myself up.
Yeah. Just go make 2 strength checks. Just two attack rolls for me.
Sure. Just flat, I assume. both
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah. Just regular weapon attacks so that you can see if you can embed your weapons in the ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna untarget myself so I'm not weirdly attacking myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's 1. And here's 2.
17. Yeah. You and that 20. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. You throw you kind of glance around Matthias and you fling both your weapons. Yeah. And you want to use your remaining action to pull yourself?
Exactly. Yanking
Right,
himself up
make-
to the fucking ceiling.
Make an athletics check.
let's do it.
Matthias is going to attack you with disadvantage because of his as a reaction.
Yep. Oh, that's not great.
15 years. It's a good enough to lift yourself. He rolled. Oh, he dropped a nat 20.
Holy
and
shit.
so it's a total of 31. He's gonna smack you. You take 23 points of damage.
Right, I'm alive.
Yeah, so
Are
some
you?
of it comes out of your temp health. So you take 18 points to your health.
I'm both alive and on the ceiling now.
Yeah, you pull yourself up, and you're just holding on there, Spider-Man. I'll say that the ceiling is. You know what? I'm gonna say the ceiling's 20 feet up.
Okay.
So, all right, it goes to Matthias's turn.
Rar.
Matthias is going to use vaulting strikes.
You motherfucker.
Me jump good.
He's gonna target you.
You go high.
He's gonna jump straight up. So you see him like take a step back and then just one step forward and just power leap up, flinging both his weapons up with himself into this like surprisingly acrobatic for the beefsteak of a man that he is. And these are straight attack rolls because he's using reckless. He has to use reckless for this. And why
As
not? He's
Despero stares down the face of death by axe, he just says to Matthias in a scream, "Void, you honor me!"
Oh, this should have been at. Let me re-roll it because it's straight. No, why is it? Oh, because you blurred yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me give him the advantage he deserves. So here's the first attack. That's a 24.
That's for sure gonna hit.
So you take 11 points of damage and
That's some
succeed your con
damage.
save. You need to make another con save here, which it's rolling for you.
Alright.
You fail, you take ongoing damage. He first hits you with the knife, which just clips you a little bit. He's trying to break your concentration. And you start bleeding from it. And then the second attack comes at you with advantage. Ooh, 21 misses because of haste. So the axe comes around, or the knife comes around, and that clips you, and that's like, ow, that hurts. And then the axe comes around and just through the ceiling, just carving a giant chunk. That was a killing blow. That was a very much fatal blow.
Homies, bro.
You said fight him.
Yeah.
Joe, it's your turn.
Man, I can't find the audio clip for it.
Hell.
Run it up then.
Joe's gonna like, just gonna like look up and go, God.
Matthias lands and just kind of gives a like a war cry as he lands, and he you can see the dust and the dirt just shockwave away from him.
Is there anything I can like climb to try to make a jump attack on him?
You could try and climb. So you guys are fighting in kind of the middle of one of the open spaces. You could, using your full movement, try and like climb. You're an
do a Neo run.
Yeah.
You can Neo run up the wall and do a fucking.
You're an athlete, so it'll
Yeah.
allow you to climb like a pretty far away bookshelf, and attempt a jumping strike.
Yeah.
You'll only get one swing.
Yeah, no,
and
I
make
want-
make
I-
an athletics check.
Okay, athletics first.
Advantage because you're leaving.
Yeah.
Hey, so Joe, I hear what you're saying. You want to do a lot of damage. I'm just saying he's in prime position to DDT him from the top of the ladder. Just saying.
Despero, technically, you can make an attack of opportunity against Matthias. He moved out of your range.
Oh yeah. I'll take
Oh,
it.
both your weapons are in the ceiling. Never mind.
I am the weapon. No,
Both your hands are
I'm not gonna do
occupied.
the dumb shit I was gonna say. So you
Okay,
have a shit knife,
athletics. 20 for athletics.
So yeah, you make the jump. You that was the DC you needed.
Okay.
You run up and just giant crocodile claws.
All right.
And in one hand, you're one-handing this climb. You just jam your fist into one of the bookshelves and throw yourself up a leap,
So
and then jump off the edge and wield and grab the axe on your way by.
so straight roll because
Just roll with advantage. Give yourself advantage.
no, he has
'cause
blur
you'll-
though.
Yeah, I know. Give yourself advantage. The blur will cancel it.
Oh, right, I have to actually target Despero.
Yeah.
Target.
Yep.
Advantage.
That's a miss.
17.
Yeah. Joe just goes wheeling by you with this gigantic overhead strike, and you manage to swing yourself just catty corner enough to the strike, that you dodge it.
She's gonna hiss very angrily.
You're gonna crash to the ground first, leaving
Yeah.
another crater. Despero, it's your turn.
So for the purposes of, well, what Despero committed to, he is going to cast as a bonus action Globe of Invulnerability.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
yes, from from the space he currently exists in. That's very important. I'm gonna untarget myself. Target Joe. Actually, no. Matthews is more nimble. We're talking Matthias.
Globe of Invulnerability. Immobile, faintly shimmering barrier, and remains for the duration.
Only insulates him against spells, so it's not actually useful for either of these two combatants, but Despero wanted this fight for a very specific purpose.
Yeah.
So now, this ceiling is only 20 feet up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to unearth Progny from its kind of housing in the ceiling. So now he's holding on just by the sword. And he's going to throw his spear at Matthias.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Yep.
21 hits.
Okay, here's some
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
And because the bonus action casted, you know, the
mhm.
thing, we have some force damage to talk about.
Yep.
That was a 6th level spell. Let me right click a few times.
He partially resisted that, but otherwise you're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
$19 points of force damage. All right. Puts him at 9 plus 19 is 28.
Now, so pulling by the kind of mechanics you defined for this only works if both weapons are embedded, right?
Yeah, in the target.
Okay. So instead of actually pulling, he's just going to liberate the spear and just put it back in his
Okay,
hand.
so you make an athletics check to retrieve it.
Yep. Sorry, give me a quick sec. There we are.
Any spell of 5th level or lower cast outside the barrier. The area is excluded.
Yeah, this purpose is defending others, but he wants to see what it can do against people who will run up on him and fuck him up.
Yeah. It's also immobile, so if you move out of it, it stays where it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. So Despero just reclaims his spear, tugging on the chain.
Yeah, you yank it out of him.
And because he's hasted, he's now going to attempt some movement because he's not within opportunity attack range.
Yep.
He's just going to move his speed, which, given that he's in Titan state,
Well, so how are you going to move? You're holding onto the ceiling via a weapon.
Ooh, that's a good point. I have to use my action economy to re-embed these weapons in the ceiling, don't I?
Yep.
Despero ain't going fucking nowhere.
Yep.
Yep. All right, that's the end of Despero's turn.
And you're still in Titan stance, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would stance, but I used my
So you regain 5 temporary hit points because you began your turn in Titan stance.
Yep.
Okay, it's Matthias's turn. He's gonna
wait.
strike you again.
Oh wait, yeah, it is
So
Matthias.
Despero just a weirdly horrible spider right now.
Yeah. So Savage Knife, miss.
I imagine when you
Axe,
said,
miss.
I imagine when you said, "Hey, yo, we're Void. Why are you trying to kill me?" He just turns. I don't give a fuck who you are. Put your
Later, Jacob.
hand-
Thanks for joining. Sleep well. Get up. Go to Hawaii. You know.
Why is everyone going to
Absolutely.
Hawaii? 4 of my borrowers are going to Hawaii, and my boss went to Hawaii this morning.
Aaron just got back from Hawaii.
Yeah.
This is
Hawaii's
drug
apparently
dealing.
really nice this time of year. I don't know.
Evan, you're moving to Hawaii, aren't you?
Yeah,
moving to
Matthias jumps up and fucking misses you again. Joe, it's your turn.
Yeah, she's gonna do the same because it's the only way she
Alright.
can actually him. So athletics again.
Athletics check. You're gonna just sprint across the room and leap off this bookshelf.
32.
Nat 20. Nat 20, so I'll allow you to get both attacks in.
Oh god!
You
I'm
windmill
gonna
by him.
die. I'm gonna fucking
Sweet,
die.
sweet. I'm happy about that. Let's see.
He's dead. Her lowest rolls kill him.
Well, no.
No,
that's
she
not
has to
true.
hit. She has to hit him first.
I have to hit him
I thought that
first.
was-
So
oh, that's
A
the
straight
check.
roll
Okay.
for 22
Gotcha.
is what she's got to hit.
So, Uguay,
Yeah.
this happen often?
I'm not there. unless you're
16
with me.
and
Let's do him in another place.
oh shoot,
You need to recheck.
redo
roll
that.
again.
Let's
You
try
need to
again.
check
Roll
the
again.
Left.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Actually, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make
Hell yeah.
the second
Oh,
one
hell
great
yeah.
weapon.
Sure. Yeah.
It's gonna be either in or outside whatever the fuck's going on right here. It could be completely irrelevant. Is the best.
Oh, I should have though.
Ooh, that
Okay.
hits.
I should have though.
So,
All right.
Uguay, you come here often? What?
You're like, what the fuck?
No.
Wait, dude, nat 20 is not automatically hit?
This is the first time
That
we've
was the
done
athletics
this.
check. Was the
Oh,
point.
okay.
What's the
got
net
it,
20?
got it, yeah.
Well,
Alright.
still
But
dead.
she does hit you for 26 more damage and knocks you unconscious. Your life roll tattoo brings you back up to 1.
Yeah, yeah.
He's-
So I'm not unconscious. I'm just on my life. I'm on my life well. Yeah.
So you keep fighting.
You gotta wait for
So-
your turn
well-
to say to surrender.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe just fucking windmills by you, carving 2 more gigantic chunks out of the ceiling and 1 out of you.
So Despero, spilling a profusion of blood from the ceiling, says, "Joe and Matthias, I've learned what I've needed to learn."
You have
I've
passed
never-
the test. We will call it a draw. Thank you, friend.
Joe and Matthias. If you need to say psych, I'm saying psych.
And he's just on the ceiling, kind of trembling a little bit.
A veritable geyser of blood flooding out.
It
onto the
was
floor.
just a prank, bro.
Looks like
It
you
does-
still have a lot to learn from me, but
And he does drop back to the ground and sheath both of his weapons, and he looks.
You take 6 points of falling damage, killing yourself immediately.
Fuck off,
no.
Chase.
he lands on the ground and says, "Oh, nigga," just breaks his leg.
Oh, my ankles!
Oh, my ears burn.
Explosive!
No.
So yeah, he gets back to the ground, sheaths both his weapons, and says,
I
That's
think
so
we got that on
funny.
live stream.
"I think ultimately
Oh,
this
no.
acquisition will allow me the opportunity to defend our allies, but..." And he looks between both of them, very much bleeding and very much on the verge of death.
Oh Jesus.
"I think I have much more to learn before I can use this to its full effect."
He attempts to say, but what comes out is,
I was gonna say
That great axe fucking hurts.
The biggest,
He attempts to
blackest
say, but it was
axe.
abstract screaming.
Yeah, I mean, he is bleeding from his entire shit.
He bled from his entire body.
Joe's gonna like give him a smack on the back in respect, but then that kills him.
Don't give him. Okay, are you gonna do that? You're gonna
No,
smack him in the
no,
back?
no, I'm not.
I give him
no,
the
do
old
it.
people's
Despero
elbow of
falls
respect.
over.
I give him the
Despero
people's
dies.
elbow of
Yeah,
respect.
to be fair,
Despero
Matthias
falls
also
over onto the ground and just laying there.
Matthias also hit you with an ongoing damage.
Oh, right.
In fact,
So
you
Despero's
should
breathing,
probably
but, like,
stop
he's
that.
not gonna do shit. Chase, I didn't make any Constitution saves for my concentration spell.
it
Am
ended
I
when
just
you
like
it ended when
on
you
the
went
ground
unconscious.
blurred, or
No, it ends when you go unconscious.
okay?
he's gonna
So
wake up
I'm
at the
kind of
Pokemon Center.
watching there on purpose because yeah, it's spare the dying. Just
Okay.
in case.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Real from the shadows just kind of waves a
Right.
hand dismissively.
He wakes up at the Pokemon Center. Here we go.
I point my gun at Despero and I shoot my homunculus servant with catapults straight towards Despero, stopping short of hitting him, and then touch spell, spare the dying.
Joe's gonna pick him up, and then she's gonna go take him to Farhat to fix him up.
When they come in, I'm taking out a pocket watch and say, honestly, if anyone was here, I probably would have lost a 20 gold bet. I was expecting that to be done in half the time.
Yeah, Despero, after that first round, I thought you were done the second one. So
You know,
So
if I
all
had
in all-
about like 5 rounds to prepare
yeah.
on the Batman bullshit, I might have won
Yeah.
that.
I think first turn, quicken spell, haste, active, then action, cast another spell. Then second turn, stance, then hasted action, cast
Yeah.
something.
Realistically speaking, I might have needed 2 or 3 to get
Yeah.
out of that fair, but that wasn't Despero's intention. Despero's like, hey, I want to understand the advantages this confers me, and also understand the disadvantages
Yeah.
that I incur by trying to do this. So yeah, I mean, he learned what he needed to learn.
I mean, I'm just happy that Joe just went chunk, 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 and immediately read
Yeah, Joe fucked the bro up. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. You said go? Okay.
You asked for
I
it.
figured- Yeah, Despero, you've never been on the receiving end of this, but having a giant fucking crocodile run you down with a great axe and inflict 60-something points of damage on the first turn, that's something that nobody should have to experience.
Yeah, so when Despero reobtains consciousness, he'll reach his hand up and say, Joe, is Joe around?
But Joe just kind of like, here?
He reaches for her hand.
You a bitch.
No.
Take care of
I killed her. I got her.
That's so funny.
He reaches for her hand.
Okay. Oh, okay, that threw me off.
and then Joe takes that as a threat display, turns around and cleaves his head clean off.
Please don't decapitate my character.
No, I'm not. She's gonna like just take it, help him up, I guess.
Yeah.
He stands weakly to his feet and says, "You honor me with your blade. Thank you."
He asked me to hit you, so I hit you.
Indeed. This is why I have a...
Indeed, you
trust
definitely hit me.
Now I must find Uguay and ask for one of these pens.
This is-
Yeah, frankly, you guys could try and make two.
I did post what I wanted to make the dream come true.
There's been a lot of shit posting, so I'm not.
It
Oh,
should
there
be
it
the
is.
most recent one.
Yeah. Amulet of the Devout and Half Plate Mithril.
And we could really just make a thread and put out all the requests there so it's organized.
Yeah, let's do that. Joe, can you organize that? Can you all add these to a thread?
Yeah, I
That
mean,
works.
following that, all Despero's gonna do is like go hang out with Matt,
So funny.
Matthias, and just talk about the ins and outs of the nuances of that combat, and just like discuss martial prowess with each other. That's it.
Yeah.
Despero's down.
Yeah.
So, quick
I
question
was
on
fairly close to
spellcasting.
winning that.
If it's not a gem and it doesn't say consumed in the spellcast, I keep the thing.
Yeah,
that was used
correct.
to cast. it. Okay, gotcha. Alright.
Even there are even some gems that are not consumed, or like a identifier requires a pearl worth 100 gold that's not consumed.
Does it explicitly say not consumed?
A pearl worth 100. It only says explicitly if it is consumed.
Oh, so all these gems stay? So I still have the gem from fucking Raised Dead?
No, Raised Dead says specifically that it consumes it.
Oh, which
Yeah.
the spell consumed. Fuck. Oh, I ain't looking again to fucking figure out what goes where.
Okay,
But I
there it is. Type.
That's consumed. That's consumed. I need to attune that. So I buy a generic metal rod for 250.
Yeah.
I buy a focus, which is going to be. So the focus is just. It means spell focus, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is because my spell focus is on my shield, which is in the same fashion as my spear, sort of shows up. So on my left arm, I get one of these coiled around for 1,000 GP. I
What's that
need.
for?
That is for two things. The second thing I didn't write it for, but scrying.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's another thing that needs 100 GP focus. I didn't write it down because I already
well,
had 1,000.
Speaking of
Damn, got that
scrying,
one.
if you talk to New Blood, Aridin gave up his gold mirror that he's not going to be using anymore.
Cam's gonna keep that.
Yeah, I figured.
And then I need. That's that. I need 1,000. Fuck, do I really need to cast? The only spell that uses a ruby that I know is Forbiddance. Am I ever gonna fucking cast Forbiddance enough to spend that amount?
Well, Uguay, have you taken stock of what you think the most pressing appraisal or the most pressing commissions are?
Probably, I mean,
Like
Aridin's
mine's low
leaving
priority because I can
soon,
do it
if
myself.
possible.
Yeah. Everybody put your
Put it in the thread I just posted.
Put it in the thread.
thing there.
There you go, man.
so we can have it all in one
Are
place.
you putting the horseshoes on the thread, or am I just? Are
No,
we
they're
just?
already
Is the?
You can put it in the thread, Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
sweet.
thread is just for keeping track because we keep
Okay,
meaning
I just don't want to like have you have to make something really, really hard and then
the commissions is
do
just
even more.
so Uguay can prioritize with
Oh,
our time
where is
constraint.
the thread, by the
It's
way?
in the Dragon Spine channel. It's a big fucking.
Yeah, even if you look on the left under Dragon Spine, it should say Uguay's commissions.
It's only one of the.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yes, I see it.
Okay.
Check. What the fuck was this? Am I really gonna need to buy that many goddamn diamonds?
Yeah, Chase, I only need the drow for my magic things.
Yeah, I figured.
I just roll with advantage for like a couple of weeks for everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Well,
I'm giving you
that's-
guys 3-ish
So,
weeks to gear the fuck up.
Actual gear is the first thing. Like if people need a new armor specifically, will be.
Yeah,
there,
my
then
my
from-
belt can wait till the very end if it needs to. It's not
I mean, the
100%.
belt is one of the most valuable items on here. I
That's
Oh,
it is
yeah.
true.
think. That's fucking.
Well, do we
huge.
have enough? I don't
Gold?
want to use legendary essence or spend money to buy because I'm looking at the prices. Legendary essence is several tens of thousands of gold.
Yeah.
Hey, Chase,
so
can I just
we'd have to spend all of our money to make one belt.
can I just buy like mithril ingots and then use that to fabricate my own armor?
Yes.
Hold on, be right back. Sorry.
And
Well,
the
then
same goes
I
for
do that.
same goes for Farhat. If you want to buy mithril to spice up a set of plate mail, of half plate,
how much does Mithril go for?
I'm looking at
Can-
the
Can
how much a set of half.
Real and I work together to speed up processes?
Yes, especially since both of you have the fabricate spell.
Can I teach Real Dunamancy?
Real
I
can't
will-
learn spells in that way.
Okay.
I can also assist with
I'm-
mending and guidance and whatever else is
Yeah,
able to assist.
guidance and any. Do you have enhance ability or is that nature?
I just
Yeah, I
have
do have
plus
enhanced
13
ability.
to Smith's tools.
I can't remember what the fuck level it was because I'm retarded.
Enhance ability is
Um,
2.
2. That's why. I
So
couldn't
half
find it.
plate is 750. So I'll say you need 750 worth of mithril to make full mithril half plate.
Yeah, I'll just take a. Well, I also want to like buff my whip because it's a leather whip. I want it to like not be just leather.
It's already enchanted.
Yeah,
with
but see,
your-
how about this? It's a leather whip. So what if we just unbraid it, and then I spice it up by putting mithril strands thread, and tie it back up again, using fabricate.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
at the base, the handle just stays the same, but now it's
But now you
strengthened
thread
and like yeah.
mithril like
You can have
yeah. No, I'm
and
into
make
that.
it 5 feet longer because I can.
Can you?
I don't know. It just means the tip is all mithril instead of the leather tip being the end.
So it'd still be a 10-foot reach.
Ah, that's fine.
But yeah, I'll upgrade it to
+1 or an increased die because it's like a 1d4 plus dex.
I'll set it to 2d4. I don't hate
Okay.
that.
Okay.
And it's also functionally unbreakable because of the mithril.
Good. Yeah. That was my main concern.
It could still be cut by enough damage, but
It takes more than just like.
it would it
crippling.
has significantly more hit points than a leather whip would.
Excellent. And then yeah, I just need my enhance ability item and the movable object. Yeah,
Okay.
movable object on the thing.
So yeah, the 6th level immovable object can be cast.
Or no, the 1d3 daily kind of thing.
Because
That's
that
a
one
new
has a
thing.
component cost.
Does it?
Yeah, immovable object has a 25 GP component cost. Gold dust.
Can I chuck like 1,000 gold worth of residuum into it?
I mean, you could also just fabricate gold into gold dust. What's the mechanism by which you're using a movable object?
I was just gonna like just so that I can be able to cast it since I can't learn Dunamancy.
Oh, okay.
But like money isn't a problem.
So I'll say you can make basically as like a spell scroll, you can make bullets that are immovable object bullets.
Okay. Sure. So, yeah, I was thinking about that. So if going by what what I mentioned the other day with the bullets, just refillable bullets that I have to fill with the gold dust worth of residuum per day, and I can cast that once per day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah,
Also,
so you're gonna
does
shoot
Farhat-
something with like a wax bullet, and it's gonna explode into gold dust, and then it'll freeze.
I like it.
I love that.
Also, does Farhat want a gun? Because I have the know-how.
I mean, if you just got a spare parts for a gun, but it's going to be almost entirely aesthetic.
Oh, okay.
'Cause, I mean, if you load it up and in a desperation pinch, but if I'm that desperate, oh,
Like a boot gun, you know, you just have
oh, it'll go
stowed
in the
away.
holster.
Yeah, he's got a holster on his person.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, who'd we lose?
Yeah, Farhat
Andrew.
used to be a
Andrew.
gunslinger brawler.
Andrew left.
Yeah, he
a
timed
while
out,
ago.
so that's fine. Whatever, he's not doing anything anyway.
Lol.
Um,
How much
okay,
gold
so
would you say I spent? No, we could actually just go over how much gold I spent later.
yeah,
Out of curiosity, if I if a spell calls for a diamond worth 1,000 and I have two diamonds worth 500,
if it calls for diamonds worth 1,000 GP, then you can use multiple. If it calls for a diamond, then it needs one.
okay.
I know.
Well, you
Welcome to
can
being a
fabricate
caster.
the diamonds. I know we did that with our diamonds.
That's actually true. Yeah, because you have people with fabricate, you can fabricate them together.
Yeah, because we had that
Ooh.
issue, and Uguay did that for our
So like,
diamonds.
what? So if we wait, what?
Even better, can I use mending on diamond dust?
No. No, mending is like a single object with a single crack or tear.
So wait, can we
Oh,
turn a
can't do it.
tree into diamonds?
No.
Okay.
With strong enough transmutation magic, maybe. But fabricate is raw material into
Oh.
something of that raw material.
How long does fabricate take?
10
Like
minutes.
10 minutes.
Does it require any components?
The components are the mats used to transform. It's
Ah,
for an
gotcha.
exchange.
Okay.
So a +1 weapon, so a +1 armor. Where the fuck is the armor section of this? +1 armor. So you need the spell Mage Armor, the spell Shield, and the spell Shield of Faith.
I have none of those.
Tam has Mage Armor.
also have
Julian has
shield.
Shield. Tam does not have Shield.
Nobody here is an artificer, right?
No,
Rio is, right?
I am the full artificer.
You're
you-
fucking
That's for an
okay.
armor.
You get access to Shield of Faith, I think.
I am completely decked out in magic items.
Job, you get Shield of Faith.
Holy
don't you?
shit,
I
Joe,
do.
you're an
I'm not the
Yeah, you
whatever.
need to flex your
I
artificer
think I
shit
need to
more.
be
Holy
a
shit.
battlesmith for that. I'm an armorer.
Oh, okay. Cleric, Paladin, War Domain. So the Paladin has it. Actually, Eridan still has it technically.
Yeah, I mean I have a +13 to smith tools, and that's why I can help. But
Yeah.
I have a double proficiency in
Cleric
tools that
has
I'm
it.
proficient in.
Uguay, you can learn it.
Bam.
Okay, so for the armor, for Farhat's armor, it'll take. Man,
Did he
this is-
put it in? Did you put it in the side thing?
I
Yeah, he did.
don't know. Did I?
No, he didn't.
Where is the?
Amulet
on-
of Devout and half Mithril. Okay, Amulet.
Devout +3 and half mithril +1.
The half mithril +1 would, or the half plate mithril +1 would be the easiest of a lot of these things to make.
I was gonna say the Mithril, and I'll make the base ring for Eridan. I'm not gonna go.
He could
Or
also
is it-
just
is
he
it-
could
is
buy
it-
the ring.
Oh, I can buy it.
Yeah, it's an uncommon or is it? I
Well,
thought
so
it was a
you
rare
can
item.
you can buy the. It has to be a ring worth 400 GP. But if you're making
Which I
the-
paid for already.
Okay, so you have the material components. You need.
Yeah, I
that
bought
ring
the
it
worth-
is
ring when we were in town, and then I bought 1,600 worth of residuum
Okay,
for Uguay.
Oh, I need to go to my inventory.
so
So that should be more than enough to cover the 1,600. The rest
well,
of
let me go find the tables of
I hope.
Are you looking at Kibbles?
Yeah.
It was at the. Let me look.
Oh, good. There's 513 mentions of essence. I was looking
Yeah,
for
it-
the essence
It's
cost
toward the
table.
bottom. I found. Oh. Oh. She's on to whatever she likes.
Synthesizing
Even
essences.
bring our friends. We can have a hell of a night. Well, it looks like we're gonna go dungeon exploring. Does anyone know of a local dungeon filled with?
There actually is a local dungeon filled with monsters.
Oh, excellent.
Wow.
That you guys have been in. The rest of the party has been in once before.
Oh, is that what
Is
the
it the
we found the
Underdark one?
mithril filigree or whatever?
No, you found a
the-
bunch of aberrations and the beholder.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
You could
That's
go
some
raid
beholder
that.
eye stalks for essence,
That's where
dude.
that's where that beholder eye stock that Andrew had for essence
Oh.
was from.
Any more
Uh,
fucking baddies in there? that
You know what? I will allow
Yeah.
you guys to roll basically just an expedition roll.
Cool.
Who's pick 5 people need to go murder something in a cave.
I was gonna ask, who's you guys?
Yeah, I would love to go on a combat roll for once.
Yeah,
But-
I would
but,
like to
if
do
someone
that
wants
as
to-
well. Kaimba would like to go to do some combat,
Yeah,
please.
Kindbell,
I'd like
absolutely.
to do those. Yeah.
And
I wanna go
Aridin
with Joe.
go to test out his new powers.
Sure, why not? I'm not going to actually do this combat. It's,
Of course,
it's
yeah.
expedition. It's
Uh,
off-screen expedition.
I guess well, Farhai would notice a shift in Aridin's magic.
Dude, you declared your shift magic, didn't you?
Well, no, I mean, you'd see it, not wait, you.
Farhat
What?
has insight up the butt, like he
Yeah,
can notice without you saying anything.
You
True.
breathe.
Chase,
He
I need you to look at my
Farhat
inventory to
noticing.
see what I spent my
Up
last
your
2,000
butt
on.
is fucking insane.
Say again,
Welcome.
Devin.
If you would like to turn your attention to what I bought with the last of my, it's at the top of my list in my inventory.
Oh. Sorry, there's a lot going on here.
Look, I'm bleeding from my whole everything, but if we're waiting a day, it could help.
Okay.
Just every orifice is
I was gonna
leaking
say,
blood.
We have healers. What? Someone.
I hit him with an aura of vitality. Fucking crybaby.
Okay.
This is the
shit.
next.
I was
I'd
gonna
say this is the
say
next
that.
day anyway.
It's the next day, yeah.
He
Oh, I
rips
was
his
about to
shirt off
say,
in
like,
retaliation.
You know, Kaimba could go sit next to him with his aura of fucking vitality and just be like,
Yeah.
"You doing okay?"
So all
Pet,
right,
pet.
who's going? Kindbell, Joe, Aridin, 2 more,
Farhat,
Farhat.
right?
and Velt. You going
Farhat.
too?
Might as well. Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. All right. So I need each of you to roll.
My new
An attack roll?
Are we searching for stuff or are we trying to fight things?
Yes.
Oh.
Both.
Both.
Oh, I love
The-
that.
So let's
Jam.
all of you roll a. I'm looking at all the checks. Man, there's really nothing there's no dungeoneering check anymore.
Survival maybe, or
Yeah, well, that doesn't make sense.
Was that an
Investigation.
opportunity for Jared to rant about 4E?
No, don't even. I've been
No,
there and I've done.
Not
that.
right now.
Remind me
It
and
is.
remind me later because I have.
All
I
right, then
have
I'm gonna
thoughts.
shut the fuck up. Goodbye,
No,
everyone.
no, Jared, do it.
What
I
if-
have thoughts on that. Don't right now.
Wait, what if it's just a combination of skill checks?
Yeah, you know what? However you think you help in the dungeon, roll that fucking
Oh,
skill
shit.
check.
I'm gonna
You
roll
know it.
charisma, which
How-
is
why? How does that help?
How does charisma help? I'd love to hear.
by
You got- I
inspiring
got
my
you, guys.
allies to
I
fear
got
not of what
you.
lies
Oh my
before us.
God.
I would like to
You're not
roll an
what-
athletics check and be the big strong. Can I do that, Chase?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I-
fear
I'm
not
gonna-
what lies in front of us.
I'm
My
gonna
sword
test
and
this
I will
out.
protect you in our endeavor, and you feel
I'm
this
very much
aura.
team Aridin intimidates the walls themselves.
So, well, no, you feel this aura protecting you from the sword. Those who are within 10 feet of Aridin.
Yeah, I
and-
forgot.
Yeah, and my sword and I will protect you.
I'm
You
not sure
must
what.
fear not.
I'm gonna.
Can I
cast-
also intimidate the wall?
So,
No, you already
Right
did
up
your
against
roll.
The blade. You want to get
do
right up against
I
the
just roll
blade
straight
power. That's the
charisma
best way to-
or
Roll persuasion
persuasion? Okay. Cool.
because you are convincing your allies that you will protect them through your aura of protection.
Can I roll counter?
I'm feeling
insight?
very protected right now.
Okay. Despero, what do you roll?
Wait, I'm here. I thought I was bleeding, homie.
No, this is the next day. Next day.
How are you still
The
bleeding?
next
Oh.
day, are you?
Oh, not to mention, I
It would be
forgot
+1,
because.
Austin.
Well, no, Sorry, go on.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
his
everyone.
wounds aren't
gets-
closing. He's anemic.
Wait, everyone gets +5 to initiative and +5 to all saving throws. Also, I forgot.
So
Within
I
10
do have
feet
a
of
very
me.
relevant role.
Dude,
What does
What is your
Despero
relevant role?
Don't
contribute?
hold us in suspense.
Sorry, no. So Despero's going to
Was-
use.
that was the
yeah,
entire-
no, my bad. Despero's going to use his athletics to kind of foot test any position of like threat. So let's say there's a trap around, right?
sure.
He steps wrong, recoils on the basis of his athletics reflex, says, "Hey, this is not good. Don't step here."
Sure. So you're helping scout the dungeon by just face checking it.
Yes.
Perfect.
This is gonna
roll
make
it.
mine seem partially redundant.
So here's the actual roll. There it is.
Cool.
Well, I mean, yours could be seeing if there's anything of value around.
Oh no, I already got mine figured out.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna find something if there's anything. to be found.
I'm not. I'm not really
Warhead,
sure what
dude.
to
What?
do for Joe.
I
throw
go into the
down
room full of
dice.
monsters, come out with a bunch of money. They're pissed.
Well,
I
no,
mean-
Joe's also athletics. Like, what if we have an impassable barrier that needs to be toppled
Yeah,
over?
what if just big fucking strong though?
Yeah, I'm thinking kill him is a great
Yeah,
check.
this could be you could literally roll an attack roll.
You know what? Yeah. You know what?
Oh, do it.
I'm gonna roll an attack roll. I'm gonna rage for.
Thank you, Joe. Clean that up.
Despero's gonna
Uh,
fold his arms and nod as Joe just cleans fucking house.
actions. Here we go. We're gonna do this the right way.
Great Weapon Master raging. Nat 20.
Fuck
Let's go.
off.
Roll critical
Fuck
damage.
off.
Was that a 20 and a 1?
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
20 and a 1.
Yeah, it was.
Uh,
yes, it
Duality
was.
of man.
It's a single tier.
If
Hell
it's so
yeah.
hard, the dungeon starts to collapse.
Oh, hey, I have brutal critical now too, so that's
Yeah,
2
you
more
got-
d12s.
You're 13. You get 2 more
Yeah.
D 2 more D12.
Blast him.
Aw.
Mediocre rolls. 36 points of damage though. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, Joe. There's a threat that comes up, and fucking Joe just fucking chops it in half, and then keeps chopping until pieces come off, and you guys are like running around like fucking leprechauns picking up the pieces.
It's already dead.
Yeah, we're.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what?
Look,
We're
no,
like the
no,
fucking
Joe-
vacuum
Joe-
cleaners. It's like all
Joe
the
know
parts,
how's-
yeah.
Joe knows how to scavenge bodies because she
That's
has.
true. That's true. That's true.
She has. Let's see. That's features and traits for.
But then
Where is
they
it?
weren't adventurers. They were
She
Despero
has-
sheds a
she
single
has,
tear, folds his arms and says, "I stand."
She
They are
is.
dead.
She is cunning artisan.
Yep,
So
yep, roll that
I
shit.
yeah, I can make a. Oh, it's just I can make it.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, so roll a survival check for harvesting.
Okay, so survival. Well, at least I have a.
Yes,
I've-
yes, whatever she likes.
We'll see how this goes.
And Farhat, what's your skill check?
20.
I am gonna cast True Seeing to assist with looking and roll perception to find
Ooh.
everything.
Ooh, true seeing. You did it. Does that have any material components, by the way?
It does. I bought the fucking material components.
Sweet.
All right.
Thank you, Farhat, for saving literally all of our asses.
you find something interesting.
Do you need me to roll
Yeah,
perception?
I
or
need you to
just
roll
per-
So they're
percentile.
gonna get back.
Percentile.
Oh, roll percentile. Hell yeah. Watch me roll that 1, boys. You ain't ready for a roll like this. You ever see a roll D100 go on -2? It's fucking wild.
65. Hidden in the former layer of Beholder, where a new monstrous creature too horrifying for description resides, you find a illusory is the correct pronunciation of that, illusory wall. Behind it, you find the Beholder's treasure hoard that you guys missed the first time you went through this dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do 65.
So my cast for that, by the way, I know that it says an ointment for the eyes. I got all the ingredients. We made the
16.
thing. It's mushroom powder, saffron, and fat. So what I did is I got that and rolled it in tobacco leaf.
I rolled it into a joint.
And just when I cast the spell, it inhales the entire thing like supernaturally fast. But when I exhale, no smoke comes out. You don't see anything. But for me, there's a layer of smoke on everything that shows me all the hidden stuff.
That's
And for
cool.
for things in the ethereal, they're just like ghostly forms walking around made of smoke.
Okay. You do find actually Bonus encounter.
Oh boy, can I smack?
You find ghostly creatures on the ethereal plane.
Sweet.
Roll whatever you would use to punch a ghost.
Cool.
All of us or just
All of
or
you.
just-
Yeah.
Oh.
All of us? Oh.
Let's
all
do
of
it.
you.
I'm doing it.
I'm going to
Oh no 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 no! I got even better.
I
than
crit
this.
again. I
Oh,
crit.
fuck, where is it?
Chase, I
What's-
crit again.
I see that.
No, wait. I'm gonna
crit.
no. Let me do my thing first
I'm
because it's very
rerolling the
important for
2.
this.
Rerolling the 2 for a 6.
Where's
With,
the fucking thing?
Yeah, great weapon fighting.
Okay.
So that
So
should
real quick,
be.
Matthias is elsewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Despero's stupid again.
So 49,
Oh,
49 points of damage.
Okay.
Can I? So question. Does plane shift work if I can touch the thing on another existence and force it here?
It's unwilling. If it's unwilling,
Willing
there's a
creature.
save, but
I thought it was willing creatures.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
only
it's correct.
an unwilling. It's 8 willing or 1 unwilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, then I'm not gonna do that. But I do want to spice it up with this the fucking 7th level thing that I. Oh, but I'm gonna hurt everyone else.
We have advantage on, or like +5 to throws or something if it's a
Yeah,
Yeah, so
you
any
have-
rogue in
yeah.
the party will have advantage on
because of
the...
aura protection.
potion of speed. Okay.
We're not as down
I-
bad
I-
as you think we are.
I'm gonna
How
help
many
them
divine
see it because
smites can I
technically they
channel?
can't see it.
Chase, how many
I'm the only
divine
one that
smites
can see it with.
for them?
How many do you have per day?
well, it's
Yeah,
not
as
how
many s-
many. It's how many times. I think I have to roll multiple because
As many
my
spell
divine smite
slots as we
does.
have to use.
That's it's not how that works. I think that I forgot what the damage for my divine smite is now.
It's
though.
It's
2d8
one-
starting, right? And
It's
then
1d8 starting at 1d8 additional per level.
It's 2.
So if I
It's
if
one.
I
it's
Oh
don't
well, so
two
the
D8.
creatures are undead because they're
So to
Yeah.
help them see the thing, I'm gonna act because right now I'm the only one that can see it. I'm the only one that can see the smoke because it's true seeing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians at 7th level.
cool.
So they all have to make a Wisdom save.
Sure. What's your save DC?
20.
Do I have my armor fixed from Mugwe?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I'm not
Okay.
naked in the dungeon.
You notice it's a. It's
Four,
leftier
four it's
than it was before.
4d8, isn't it? For 4th level
God.
smite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
4th level is
Uh,
5d8.
I don't give a fuck right now. 28. So
Nikki,
20.
you can just
I think
click
it's
over.
5, so you want to roll one more because it's 2d8 at level 1, 3 at level 2, 4 at level 3, and 5 at level 4.
There you go.
There we are.
There's my smite damage. Great.
Hell yeah.
Is it divine? It's divine smite. It's radiant damage.
Radiant.
Is it double damage?
Oh, and if it's
no,
undead,
it's
you get an
not.
extra d8.
Yeah,
It's just one extra d8.
Oh, one more d8. Okay.
Also, when
sweet.
you pick up the smite die like that, you hold it with left click and you right click to add more dice.
Okay, will do. I will do that next time. My pinky promise.
Well,
Okay,
Nikki, are
you
you
can
using
add
a
a
mouse or a
downward roll.
trackpad?
I'm using a mouse. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well,
Interesting.
3 8s there. What the fuck? Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna
Oh,
walk
yeah.
into the middle of the people before they start swinging, so they can see them. Just see all the treasures. Say, hey, look at that. Oh, well, how'd it do? And hey, folks, look over here. We got a couple peeping toms over here. And I'm gonna roll my. The aura expands out for me, and they just 3 invisible people are getting jostled by the crowd. They can now see.
Excellent.
Oh, by the way.
That's 53 damage, by the way.
Cool.
By the way, Nikki, I don't know if you've been accounting for this, but you just deal an extra d8 automatically when you hit
Yes,
it with the
it's
melee weapon.
automatically
Okay.
calced into my
Cool,
damage roll,
cool.
and I get a second swing. So I'm gonna do that again.
Great.
Yeah,
Oh, right. I should get a
Oh.
second swing too.
It's just like a check. It's not. You're
Oh.
not actually in combat.
Okay. Yeah, Nikki.
Yeah.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
cool.
You don't need the second swing, Nikki.
Oh,
It's just the
okay.
one.
Okay. Well, I want to swing anyway because I want to
Hell
swing
yeah.
big.
All right, that's what you guys find in the treasure hoard.
Okay.
A potion of speed, 2 spell scrolls, one level 6 and one level 7, and a bag of devouring.
On a level 7 spell scroll?
Oh, I like that.
Holy fuck.
Well, shit.
Somebody please hold Despero's hand on the way back so it doesn't get lost.
Joe will do that.
The bag of
I'd say
devouring
very
is like a bag of holding, but there's a monster on the other hand. We have to pass a DC 15 to not get eaten by the monster. Yeah.
50%.
Yep.
why don't we just
It's a bag of holding with a monster.
for
It's a
the
sentient
effort?
bag of holding.
Oh,
Any
hell
creature
yeah.
that starts its turn inside the bag is devoured, its body destroyed. This is a
Yeah.
cursed item.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
is
we're
it, does it need a
absolutely
tuning?
disenchanting this.
No,
Absolutely.
no. What do you
Just
mean?
Get your hand
Now
off.
now we have a pet. Okay, I want a pet.
I have a pet.
Uh,
You already
Yeah,
have
okay,
a
give it
whole.
to
This
him.
is how
Wait,
half
what
the
do we
party
do
gets
with
their
I'm
head
so
cut off.
glad we get
I
to
mean,
vote
we're
on
not
this.
putting their like just don't put
I'm
your hand
so
in there.
glad we get to vote on this.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with 10 of you next week.
Yeah.
I've never seen one item disorder a party this hard.
I'm such a I'm just such a big fan of the bag of devouring. I just have never had it in a party in a campaign. I don't need it personally. I just want it to exist.
God, why?
Oh
I've
shit!
never come
It's
across
such a
one when I
bad
was-
idea.
You know what?
What
No,
level of that is that?
Very
It's
rare.
very
It
rare.
is
For
I-
very
enchanting?
rare.
What?
I take
Very
it back. The thing eats whatever's in it.
It's
Like,
not a
it's
useful bag of
it's a
holding.
it's like
Huh.
what, a 1 in 10 chance, 1 in 20 chance
No,
of eating
once a
whatever?
day. Once a
Yeah,
day,
once a
the
day,
bag
so-
swallows any objects inside of it and spits them to another plane of existence.
So here you put a whole bag of rice in there and then 1 item. So it's like a D100 of like every day. Maybe it won't get eaten.
It eats all the
No,
stuff in
no,
there.
no. It eats all the stuff
People-
once a day.
It's
There's
all
no
of that
check.
stuff? Oh, okay.
We need
No,
that.
there is
So we
a
need
use
that very
case
rare
for this.
essence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
disenchant
the
that.
very
This
rare
is
essence.
that-
That's what I'm talking about.
So
that
what
very
you're
rare
saying
essence,
is-
we're gonna make that into the very rare essence, and then we're good.
So what you're saying is
True.
we just reduce someone and put them in the bag of holding and make them
Yes,
stand
thank you.
turn.
That's what I was gonna say. There's
No,
a use case
no,
in which,
no,
like,
no, no.
oh, somebody
If
who's
we
real
can do
dangerous. What if
that-
we make them small and put them in? Now they're gone.
If we can do that, we can fight them. Like, if we could do that, they're gonna pass the DC 15 check to get out.
No, it's an interrogation tactic. We stick them in there for a couple hours and let them think about it, and then we
You don't
pull
want
'em
to
out,
go
like,
in the bag, do you?
You're gonna miss
God.
the panty ray.
Oh
T-Ray?
god.
You can get
what are
out,
the
put the
spell-
keys
so what
in
are
the
the
bag.
oh the spell scrolls have to be identified. Okay,
Yeah.
a bag of devouring is nil because it eats everything. It has a niche use case, but we need the very rare more than that. Potion of speed's nice, really nice. What's the rarity on that?
That should be rare at least.
That's
very
is
rare.
that haste in a bag in
Yeah,
a bottle?
basically, the ace in the bottle. That is
That's
very
fucking
rare. That
good.
is a
Yeah.
strong.
You
I,
would
I
keep
do
that.
have
Is that
haste,
single use?
however, and I can cast
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
on
single
anyone.
use, but it's
Oh.
haste.
You know who doesn't
No
have that?
concentration
Julian.
haste. Fuck that.
Julian
dude.
does not have that.
Julian or Velt, yeah.
Well,
So
he
the-
got haste, but you can only cast it on himself because that's Despero's problem.
Wait, question. So, Austin, you
cast
brought
on
up that
anyone.
I could get a ring of spell holding and then
Spell
put
storing.
haste
Yeah.
in that. Is that multi-use or is that also one use?
The ring of spell storing is one use, but you can charge it however many at any time. So if you have any amount of times of haste, you can just put it in your ring's spell storing. But if you have only one time of haste, like this potion of speed, you're only able to put it in the ring once.
Gotcha.
If you're gonna be in a party with Kindball, I can just put haste in that ring whenever you feel like it, right?
Oh yeah.
Whenever you want.
That
Problem is we don't know the point of divergence. We don't know who's gonna be with who.
So potion of
do.
speed. Potion of speed is good. We have to
Yes.
balance that against very rare. And bag of devouring is and should be disenchanted. And then the
Yep.
spell scrolls we should identify before we start thinking
Is
about
it
taking them apart.
cursed or just?
It eats everything. You put your favorite, your prized possession in there. Once a day, it's on a different plane of existence.
Disenchanting the bag of devouring. I mean, Chase can tell us about this. Does it become a bag of holding, or does it just become a
It becomes
bag?
a bag.
Okay, so I say keep it bag of devouring. Interrogation tactic.
No, because we
No,
already
we
have
need-
terrifying people.
Jared, we need the
I mean,
essence
Time
more.
Vault
We need
is
the essence.
interrogation tactic.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
the
you want
essence
the,
more, Jared, than we
Wait,
need
we
the bag.
accrue an essence from this?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
you get essence out of taking it apart.
Okay, fuck the mouth bag.
Wait, can we use that essence to make another like super
Bag of
rare or
Yes.
devouring?
very rare?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Can we use it to make another bag of
Going in-
devouring?
Is it one to
giant
one?
vault.
You have so about half of the things that are being asked for at least need one very rare. We have 5 total.
You guys did get yeah. So look at the message. I just updated it with the ones you got from your dungeon expedition. I rolled really well, and you got 2 legendary from that dungeon expedition.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
Where did you post?
We should probably.
It's in the
write
it's
them
in the
down.
commissions. It's in the commissions.
How am I not seeing the commissions thing?
Wait.
Mouse over,
on the right.
mouse over Dragonspine, and when
Uguay's
the
commission.
Dragonspine chat channel, and you can see
gotcha.
Uguay's commissions. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where is it? I don't
where'd
see
you
it.
put the
Your
thing?
post.
Yeah, I say break down for
see it.
components and aim rather than
Don't
just
look
being
for
random
it,
props.
Aridin. Feel it.
Feel it.
Feel it? What
Steal
the
it?
fuck? Feel...
Oh yeah.
So all right, Bag of
Sorry,
Devouring
guys.
gone. Gonzo.
Yep.
I don't see the thing that Chase posted.
Oh, it is in Dragonspine.
Oh, it's in.
They're all here.
I don't
Yeah,
see it. In...
All
Spell
4
Scrolls
links are here.
7?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Spell Scrolls 6 and 7?
That's I posted that list in Dragonspine, but the thread that we're talking about,
Oh.
that's Uguay's commissions.
Can I pin the thread
Yeah.
inside? Pin the message
Pin it,
inside the
dude.
thread. Does it
Hell
do- does it
yeah.
work? Oh, nice.
So-
Oh, I
We
see.
need-
Oh,
we need to
that's
go
what you were
deeper.
The
talking about.
spells are Temple of the Gods and Investiture
Stone.
Stone.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay. I already have Temple of the Gods. I don't need that.
Can we disenchant those spell scrolls for legendary emeralds?
Tam can scribe them.
Grab them. Yeah.
Neither of those
We-
are wizard spells. I
Wizard
don't
spells?
think.
Oh.
No.
Just
Cleric.
channel.
No.
So the question that
Does
naturally
it-
follows
there's
is
no
can you
stone
inscribe
in.
and then disenchant?
Investiture Stone is wizard.
Then he could learn that one.
Yeah.
Wait,
He can,
So,
only,
well,
he can only learn spell scrolls that are
A wizard
shit,
class.
You know what?
It's his wizard.
well, no, very important
Can
question.
we-
Can he inscribe and then we disenchant still?
No.
Or is it
No.
It's consumed.
No,
Done.
it's consumed.
Got it.
Can we get legendary parchment or rare parchment from this? Very rare parchment.
No.
Okay.
No.
Then, whatever.
It's been used.
Yeah.
Temple of the Gods I can cast.
Stone would be
already.
good for
Disgusting.
Tam. Give him resistance to melee attackers. That would be pretty nice.
Need to read. So, all right, spells. Your spell book. Copying a spell into the book. Yeah, it has to be a wizard spell.
Yeah, it is. This is available for Dream
I
Sword.
know. I fucking know, Michael.
Oh, okay.
I said that
Chase
4
is gonna
times.
wring your
I
fucking
didn't
neck.
hear it.
Michael,
Chase is
I-
gonna
Man's gonna
wring
lose
your
his entire
fucking
shit.
neck.
the
Already
man
have.
saying it every other time.
So here's the thing. Investiture Stone is extremely good. It is not better than all other 6-level spells.
No.
No.
Tam also is also transmutation, right?
He's conjuration.
Yeah. still
Okay.
learn it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not conjuration,
Right.
but he can still learn. It just wouldn't cost him half as much.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll talk to him about that. He can copy that one. The Temple of the Gods one, that can be used by anybody. Any divine caster can cast that out of the scroll.
Oh, speaking of Tam and the conversion of the 10k gold, I'll just take a 10 or 15% commission fee for.
Okay, talk to him about
Fine.
that. Just
okay,
just
well,
DM
Uguay
him.
will do it for free. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Then Tam will go to Uguay for it.
There you go.
Tam will
okay.
waste as much of Real's time as possible before immediately going to Uguay.
Oh, you mean foreplay, right?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Though
Yeah, speaking of which, just
Uguay-
to say, you had something
Uguay is
for
going to
Aridin?
write up a contract, and he will pay Tam for pay Real for assistance on other crafting. If Real's interested in that, but
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'm going to hammer that out with you though, Chase, before.
Sure. Yeah, we'll deal with that. We can all deal with that later.
We gotta split this party. I feel like we're actively murdering our friend Chase.
Yes.
We've already mostly split the party though. The only
Okay.
2 people
Yeah,
that
you were-
haven't picked.
You weren't here
It's
for that
you and,
conversation. So what I'm thinking is that the Seal of the Law, the group that goes to Parloom Dynasty and fucks around in that area, is Real, Despero, Farhat, and Veld.
Yeah.
You guys have stuff to do in that area, and that leaves you with a reasonably balanced party. And the group that goes to the Seal of Divinity is Tam, Uguay, Kindbell, and Julian. Both parties will pick up one more person along the way.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
that also breaks up the strength boys. So Kindbell and Despero are split up.
Right.
And the Dex boys, Julian and Velt, are split up.
Oh baby.
Okay, so
And it
Holy
leaves
shit,
you
we're
guys
balanced.
both-
What the fuck?
It leaves you guys each with a cleric as well.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
So, Christina, you're going to loyalty, and then I'm going to divinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think so.
Law, not
Law.
Or
loyalty.
law.
Yeah.
Law and divinity.
Wait, Austin, what's your int?
Blah blah blah.
Law and divinity, okay.
My int is I need a fucking headband of intellect.
Hey.
Oh, so it's still me. Got it.
Take it from Julian when he's sleeping.
Whoa.
No, he's got a headband of telepathy.
Yeah, different.
Oh,
Maybe.
you need the
Yeah.
Also, that's infused. So the longer
It's
you spend apart
infused.
from real, the
No, actually,
the
no.
least
It's permanent until I have to use that 4th infusion slot for something else, which will probably be shortly after we part.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
so we're
3
trading
or like
one
13
person
days
each
after I
party.
die.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
whichever happens first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, Job, what are you doing to Aridin?
What? Oh yeah, I'm gonna help. Thank you for your service before you go.
I don't know.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, this courtesy
slippery little
also extends
snake.
to Joe if she wants.
Oh,
It's
God.
no, it's not happening
At
to
the same
Joe.
time?
That's okay. I've got to catch up on reading before then.
Oh
Do
my
we
God.
have almost
It's not
enough for
happening.
the,
I guess roll persuasion for Aridin.
what
Hmm?
the fuck?
Mind if I check out your
Mind if
investiture
I-
stone? You look.
Oh,
hard. I'm sorry.
I've
I'm doing a
never
thing.
done
I'm
it
doing a thing.
with a murder.
Joe roll persuasion for
That's not true.
Aridin.
Yeah,
You roll.
yeah. Let me just
Okay.
Let's see how this
find out
goes.
which button that is.
All right,
I don't know if Chase would DM that though.
What are the
probably not.
Austin? What are the scissors? What rarity are the scissors?
They are unfortunately very high up there. I want to say at
Ew.
least very
Yeah,
rare.
just
Like
read
I
that.
was surprised.
I
Oh no, they're
Rare.
rare, but it's
They're
still
rare.
surprisingly high for what it does. That's like lowest priority. Highest in
Yeah.
lore, lowest
the only
priority.
one I was considering was the headband of intellect, and then
Wow.
uh,
How did I 3 plus 3?
Double threes.
Headband is really good
They
stat
only roll the
wise.
night.
Ring of Spell Storing is very versatile. And then Ring of Water Walking into Canter of Endless Water is for meme or for interesting strats.
You can already walk on water.
Oh,
You
I am
could
not
already-
ninth yet, and I will
You're not
never
high
be
enough
ninth.
yet?
Nope, I will never be ninth.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Just because of the way
can I
that
get
everything
some
works.
special arrows?
so
for
Aridin's
my
just
card?
gonna shrug at Riel and be like,
Arrows?
what the hell?
Yeah, he wants
Why
the
What?
Yes,
arrows
good.
of flying, whatever.
Good enough. Let's go find a room where there's nobody to bother us.
Sure.
Arrows of slaying are pretty pricey too.
They're strong. Even if you get
Yeah.
one, just
Yeah,
having one.
When I first asked for 20, I didn't realize they were considered very rare.
Hey man,
I-
60-10.
In
That's
the,
a
in the page that I was looking at underneath damage, it was listed as minor tier. So I was like, oh, that must mean that they're like kind of common. And then I looked at like a different table and it's like very rare. Like, oh well,
Yeah.
shit.
I think it's like 86 or 66 bonus
60-10.
damage.
It's 60-10.
6d10, and it's Vorpal, right?
But so it's DC 17 Constitution saving throw. So like you could not have to deal with it, and it would still lose its enchant, I think.
Yeah, you honestly might want a plus bow or a plus crossbow if you want to do range for overall.
Yeah, I just want
to
something
hit.
to like buff my little pea shooter.
Yeah, he's probably gonna ask for a +1 crossbow, maybe a +2 if he's good.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
what-
meanwhile you see Riel extend an offer of thanks to Aridin and they walk off to a room.
And they disappear into the archive.
There you go.
Yikes.
+2 would be rare tier, and a +1 would be uncommon. I'd be surprised if you couldn't get a +1, but a +2 would be the aim to go for if you
How,
want to be
how
better.
difficult would it be to get +2?
Significantly more.
Yeah, but I mean,
material costs.
what
The
are we
material costs are where you really hit the wall.
Okay, but again, I'm just asking, like, what materials would I need to find to do this?
Wrong chat. Hold on.
Wrong chat. Delete it. Thank you. That's awful.
Oh, that's interesting.
6 rare essences, 2 uncommon essences. Again, you guys could go to town and get some more just generic magic components, and I'll treat those as essences.
My Amulet of the Devout +2 is rare, and I won't need it when I get the other one unless Uguay wants it. It's good, so I won't.
No, I'm already. Is it? It's a tune. I'm
It's a
already
tune, man.
tuned to several
Yes.
very.
Throw
What are
that
you
into the
attuned
rare
to?
pool.
You're attuned to the longsword.
Longsword, the belt.
Ogre gauntlet.
And...
Oh, ogre gauntlets and the dwarven belt. Yeah.
Yeah. What does ogre power give me again?
19 strength.
What? I thought the belt of dwarf. Oh.
Belt's con.
Hill giant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the belt.
Your Dwarven Con 2, and then your Ogre to 19.
Yeah.
Just for my clarification, it can still be a +2 even if it's a light crossbow, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Any weapon
has
can be a
no-
plus, whatever.
Yeah, that
Did
has
I have to
no-
give up something for the book?
Oh yeah, you would.
Oh, that's like
Well,
yes,
I'm not
it
gonna
do it.
use it permanently, so I will unattune to.
I also have the feather token if we want to, if we need an extra
I'll
rare.
unattune to the sword for the moment.
Okay.
So the book's like a
I'm not gonna-
magic item for them.
Yeah, it'll be an item that Tam or Uguay can attune to.
Okay.
Corpse Slayer, light crossbow. Draw +1.
Anyone seen Real?
Also, yeah, there's any kind of like, if you guys want to enchant cool stuff onto weapons, you can do like a dagger of venom. You can enchant that venom enchantment onto any.
Yeah, Chase, I was wondering. So you know how I had my crossbow because I had the heavy crossbow with the walloping crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get more of that. Plus, I'm making a rifle. Can I just make a walloping bullet?
Yeah,
hand-
sure.
Yeah. And
You
then
take
just
you
make
take
more.
the points off of those and put a powder cap behind them. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I'll just wibbly wobbly it works.
Yeah, sure.
As far as the dagger of venom thing is concerned, I already have the shit knife if you wanted to ask for it.
You could enchant the shit knife.
It's not. I was joking.
What
It's not
knife?
that.
The knife of dysentery.
Something like that.
Oh, right. Knife of the Organ Trail.
Hey, Chase, do you happen to have Explorer's Guide to Wildmount?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to Google search light crossbow of certain death, but it's not coming up with anything, and it says it's in that guide.
I got you if you need it.
Yeah, Christina's awesome legendary thing has when you damage a creature with an attack using this weapon, the target can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Hell yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, that seems
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Wait, what?
You need the link.
Yeah,
Yes,
Oh.
you won't be able to click it.
I think you could.
Oh.
Well, sometimes it lets you.
Can you
If
screen
someone else sends it.
the results and just
Yeah, I could just screenshot it.
Here, it's literally this easy. Boink. That's it.
I didn't see what you did.
I posted it in Dragonspine. That's it. That's the
Oh,
entire description of the
When
weapon.
you damage, okay, yeah, no, that seems fine. Thank
What? I heard Joe's name for a second. What's up?
No, Christina, your
Oh.
legendary subscription.
Oh, yes.
Lets me read all the books.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're a saint.
Yes.
Well, you
you're
won
s-
that
I-
contest,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was so amazing.
I won a contest that gave me all the books at the current time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If Christina's a saint, can we make a church in her name?
Yes.
The Church of
I'd
D&D
be-
books. I'm into it. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway.
down for Christinism.
I'd be-
Yeah.
I'd be
Christina's
a
D&D
devout
Emporium.
follower of Christinism. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be a devout
Christinism. I like.
follower.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
Christianity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes!
exactly.
Hate it.
Yes. No,
Whoa,
you don't. No, you don't. You
okay.
love it. No, you
Alright,
love
so
it.
Christina,
Sorry.
what are your decrees as God? You have 30 seconds.
As the high
Uh,
priestess.
Anyway,
Church of
type in the
God.
chat. Let's keep trying to roll on items
Yeah, keep
here.
going, keep going. Items. Well,
items
let
do you
me think about it and I'll get back to you.
Oh,
Okay.
also I forgot something from
Oh, you
earlier,
got like
but I will
14
find
seconds.
Don, would you just roll all of my at my Arcana rolls?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
just do it. Smoke them.
Just-
Uh,
I'll
so-
just apply the thing to myself.
So
and
in that
roll
treasure hoard, you also find a fuckload of stuff, of gold,
Mhm.
Barhat, which I will decree must be split out.
Okay.
You find 31,500 gold.
Holy
fuck.
shit.
I'll take a thank you.
31,000
How much?
that we just left.
You.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice.
And you also find 16 gems worth.
Can I call dibs on diamonds?
Yo, Farhat MVP. What the fuck?
Oh no, he needs diamonds too. Fuck. Can I split it
worth
with
a
Ugo?
1,000? So yeah, five gems worth 1,000 each.
That's 1,000. Sorry, that's 5
I mean, take
revivifies.
whatever you need first. I still have some.
I was gonna give the rest of Joe's gold to like Farhat before she took off, but I think he's good now.
Damn.
There is a gem table somewhere that I could roll on, but I don't.
So
give
now
a
you
fuck,
get
so.
a tuck.
I'll say that 3 of those were diamonds.
So belt of this. What was the
Storm Giant.
Fire giant.
belt of the?
Oh,
Belt of Storm Giant requires legendary essence.
Fire
third
giant.
legendary essence.
Fire
I
giant.
know, but we
Oh.
can make this effort.
We could do better.
Can I
Oh.
take Christina's cut if she's keeping her money?
No.
Person?
Yeah, 31.50 a person.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, that's the money that Joe's gonna give to Farhat.
Sure.
She'll keep the rest of her own stuff. So yeah, no, you can take Joe's cut, Devin.
Okay, I gotta do math.
She doesn't need a ton of gold. She doesn't care too much. Plus,
Is the Storm Giant craft going to require like a
Oh no, it's
an
two
untenable roll?
legendary.
Or?
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, I'm thinking
So-
that
You guys
the
have 2
we're not-
legendaries.
We're not doing that.
You guys have 2 legendaries.
Just for one.
Is it the scrolls?
yeah.
Would it be the scrolls?
What were the
7,
2
maybe?
legendary?
I don't think so.
Two
Seven would be
legendary
rare.
primal essence, 3 very rare primal essence, 1 very rare arcane essence, 1 scroll of invulnerability, 1 scroll of transformation. 1 scroll of
that's
enhanced
why.
ability.
That's the other reason you
belt.
can't do. That's the other reason you can't do that because you can't cast invulnerability. Nobody has
Yep.
9th level spells.
That is some curse.
I have a globe of invulnerability. It's self-cast and not valid for the purpose. so no.
The spell invulnerability is 9th
Right.
level and bananas. So
we can't do that.
Erden would consult after receiving the payment from the dungeon if New Blood needs any extra resources,
if they need any extra resources,
any money, anything else to go buy back at the trading post.
you could always buy a residuum to pay for or essences to pay for these enchanting projects. Like we
yeah.
might as well make a fucking Excel spreadsheet of this.
Yeah, like
I-
you need more because Erden's happy to buy you more if you need. How much
Chase, should we individually add that, or can you split the gold in Fantasy Grounds?
I assume, did anybody already do it in Fantasy Grounds?
I didn't add mine yet.
I added mine.
I can.
Okay.
I can
He also added Joe's in there with him, so
Yeah, I'll just
don't give anything to Joe.
I can just do it manually.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
everybody, just do it manually, everybody.
How much are we
Uguay,
adding?
how many diamonds? do you have?
3150.
Goddamn,
150
everybody.
gold. Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Uguay, how many diamonds do you have? That for what you need to cast?
Probably 5. Well, everyone's been giving it. I've never actually used my own diamonds. Maybe like 1,000 gold of diamonds to go for it.
Oh, if you only have 1,000 gold, because there's 3 worth 1,000 here, so I'll give you because I have 2 worth 1,000.
Okay.
So I'll give
So-
you 2 for 1,000, and I'll take 1. That way
Yeah,
we're both
those
at
are
3.
single diamonds worth 1,000 each, so they can be used for raised dead.
I'm just gonna turn all of that into residuum, so I don't have to deal with having too
Yeah,
many
that's fair.
digits.
So I assume at our acquisition of this GP, we're still early in our downtime period.
Yeah, you guys are on
Mhm.
day like 2 or 3.
Each diamond can be broken down into how much residuum, or is that am I doing that math wrong?
No,
Like,
It's
say
the
2,000
1-to-1
gold.
ratio of residuum
Diamond
to
dust.
gold.
Diamond dust.
Worth.
Same. Yeah, worth
Yeah.
1,000.
Wait, is Real in my group? Is someone with Fabricate in my group?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Real.
Okay.
Real's in your group.
The 2 fabricators have been split up. There's one in every group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm still the
Um,
int person in the party.
Can I give my gold to Uguay just to help out with all the crafting stuff?
Yeah. How much gold do you want to donate to the cause?
I mean, Heinball doesn't understand gold, so he's just gonna give him all of it.
Which is how much?
3150, right?
Is that your total?
Oh yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
He didn't have any gold beforehand. Kindball was born in a
Ah.
rot pile.
So
he had
yeah,
no gold.
Uguay, you can have 3150 more.
To help you with the crafting.
Ugo, you
Right.
want
Buying
another
stuff to craft stuff.
3150 after that, baby? I'll give you another.
Sure, yeah, this is gonna be good.
Kindball doesn't know what to do with gold, so he's like, I don't know, take it. Like, does this help?
Were you actually gonna give me gold, Austin, or are you just kidding?
Yeah. No, it's gone, dude.
Oh,
It's either you or
okay.
fucking.
Hey Chase, when did we level up? Before or after the week thing? Since you got the message since our group got the message in the last week.
Okay.
We leveled up last session,
Uh,
I think.
Why does it matter?
Can I retroactively enchant cantrip and then trade it out for something else?
Sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yeah, what were you
Yeah, it's
thinking?
during these 3 weeks that you guys kind of level up to 13 and get your.
Okay. Because I got Spare the Dying when Farhat joined the group and then nobody died. But it's I don't want to get rid of it completely.
I mean, Despero almost took the L, but you know.
Yeah, but at least like I'll have it on the thing, but I could replace it for something else also helpful.
You'll have it on a quick cast on a
Yeah.
bullet. Point your gun at people and spare
Yeah.
them.
Something just occurred to me.
What's up, man?
I mean, Chase, keep me honest, but we all just got over 3,000 gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our power
Just
skill
for-
was increased.
Just retire.
Chase is gonna fuck us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is.
I
the
mean, you
last
haven't
phase,
seen
right?
what the items he gave me, so
This is Act 4, so
We're getting into the big leagues now.
this is like we're
Yeah.
kind of
Jason
fight the
prepping
Emperor
up
now.
for the big boy times.
Wait,
You
is this
remember
Act
how
4 or Act
fucked you
5?
got by those monks in the city called Heaven?
Yeah, even the Void of the Scion that casts Earthquake that we met, or Scion of the Void.
I feel like if we don't use this 3,000 GP per person efficiently, TPKs are in order.
I'm giving you 3 weeks and a buttload of money
Yeah.
to gear the fuck up.
It's time to get ready to go.
I'm guessing I can't do anything else for my character, but that's because, you know, they have a pretty good item though.
You're pretty stacked.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with being stacked the way I am.
Between the black axe and your belt, that's
Oh.
all a barbarian. Fucking.
No, I mean the newbie.
Oh, your new character.
I think I'm
your
fine,
new character
yeah.
doesn't have access to stuff like this.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't have access to this kind of money.
Fair
right
enough.
now.
I know Joe doesn't want anything else. You know, she
Yeah.
just only wants to give them access to the belt to let them make more belts, I
Copy it,
guess,
yeah.
to make.
I will say that
friends stronger.
copying the belt of giant strength of fire giant strength would be much easier than creating one from scratch. So I'll lower the DC on the crafting rolls of it, if you're thinking about it.
Or Dom, if you wanna go for Storm Giant, I would be
No, I don't think
fucking.
we
You guys can't go for storm giant.
No.
That's,
Oh, that's
out of your
We
reach
don't
right
have
now.
the tools. But copying
Well,
that
we
fire giant is strong. That is
We could
huge.
find or buy what we need, but I
You'd
doubt
be
Chase
hard
is
pressed
gonna
to
sell
find
to us.
You'd be hard pressed to find someone who can cast invulnerability and would willingly do so into a scroll.
Oh yeah.
Think about the distance between Fire Giant and
Isn't
Storm Giant is yes, Storm Giant is literally god levels of strength, but Fire Giant is nothing to fucking sneeze at.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
Despero knows by
boss
receiving
is-
the end of one.
My old
Yeah,
boss
right, yeah,
husband
yeah.
is a high level mage.
Who's husband?
Your old boss's husband is not nearly that high level.
No.
In fact, he's not that high at all. He was still an apprentice.
Well, think about the storm giant when we reach level 20. I think that's a fair.
Well, what good was he then?
I mean, he has access to 3rd level spells. That's his highest.
That's actually really
Storm
good.
Giant makes sense as level 20
Wait.
flex.
The high-
Three third level spells equals
So
one 9-level
he's a
spell.
he's a 5th level caster.
Interesting.
The highest level, let's see, the highest level wizard that you both know and are on good terms with would probably be Mark,
Who's MIA, right?
who is, well, you guys didn't go investigate.
Oh, no, we fucked
The
up. the
boy's name is
rolls.
just Mark.
Mark
No, we
Ward.
fucked up our
Yeah,
rolls.
Professor Mark
That was-
Ward.
yeah.
He's kind of a oh my god, what's the fucking
Boss.
What a big deal.
You said
He's-
Bay Area.
Yeah, he's like a Silicon Valley like tech startup guy, but he's actually like a genius.
Oh, I
Um,
love hate that.
But he's
Yeah.
actually a genius.
Like most Silicon startup
and
guys, apparently.
he's like 30 years old. He's a human, like a 30-year-old human who works. He's a professor at the academy in Hedensreich, but he's like the youngest professor by a lot. And he just kind of shows up like he's the cool professor.
Of course
I
he
have
is.
I have exactly the picture of him in my mind, and it's my thermodynamics professor.
Look, as a Silicon Valley dude, fuck all of us forever. We're horrible.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
but he's Mark's super cool.
Mark seems like the homie.
He's a big ass tower in his house.
That's invisible.
Yeah.
Also super illegal.
Also,
Like prior to the takeover, or like
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, Uguay.
Hello.
I feel like
You said-
Invisible Tower fucks the housing market. Sorry, go on.
You can pay me less if we go splitsies on this nice chest that I need help making. Or
Did you
instead of
link it?
paying me, no, it's just the
The base.
it's Tam's secret chest thing, Lehman's secret chest.
Lehman's secret chest requires a chest worth 5,000 GP.
Yeah,
which
so you can pay me in
Devin
splitting
playing Tam stole for him in a session.
Yeah.
Um,
Got your back.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can go splitsies on that, and you could pay me that way.
Okay. That's fine.
So, given that you guys have like a huge amount of materials here, you could actually make one.
That's what I thought that's what he meant.
So without the left, yeah, for the left.
Yeah.
Well, cause like, yeah.
So you guys have raw material in the form of wood. You guys have gold, so you could filigree it and make it super nice.
Mm-hmm.
And because both of you have fabricate, you can make it exactly to spec. So there'll be no waste. So I'll say you could make one for a total cost of 4,000
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
in just raw materials that you consume, and they can literally be gold pieces that you consume.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, because the wood's free and the craftsmanship is free. I'll say 2,000 GP is the only material cost that you need, because you can just go outside and chop down a fucking tree.
Can we just instead of so what does it take to convert that money?
Yeah.
A couple of fabricate spells.
Which would cost the resources to fabricate. Can we
Yeah.
just use that before we change
Yeah.
it? into-
Well, then in that case, we could just wait until the last day to fabricate it, and then we'll just have all the scrap stuff, scrap mats.
Well, no, but like the materials, I mean, the only cost for fabricate is the raw materials that you're converting into your new material. There's no cost effectively.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you just use the gold pieces and fabricate them into. It takes 2 casts because first you fabricate them into raw gold, then you fabricate that raw gold into your filigree or whatever for the chest.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why would we have to fabricate it into gold?
Because you fabricate, you can either turn a material, a raw material into something or something into raw material.
No, okay, but okay, so my question is, you saying we need to do 2,000 GP worth of stuff? Isn't that worth 2,000 whether we fabricate it or not? Like, aren't we just
Yes,
changing...
but it needs to be. You need to change its form to raw material first. Then it's just 1 extra cast of fabricate on the pile of gold, which you would have to do anyway to make that gold into other coin.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can manage it. It's easy.
So like 1,000 gold each, right? Or is that not for free?
I mean, Tam is not particularly willing to part with the 2,000 GP of rare coin for it. But he'll if you trade him worthwhile money for it, he's happy for it. So I'd say it would still cost 2,000 GP.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Well, then it's just 1,000 between the two of us, or
Well, he's
He owes
holding onto some
he
of
owes
my money.
yeah he owes you
Oh.
Uguay. So he would let you do it, but it'll cost you 1,000.
Okay.
Which is better than 5,000.
Yes, much better.
Well, I'm going to fabricate and change that into. So I go to and I say I am going to change all of this into real gold for you for free, or you don't help reel out then Real can do it for a 10% fee.
Which
So
yeah,
Which
comes
would
up
you like
same.
to do, Tam?
He helps her out. It's the same. It's literally the same cost. So
Okay.
And now I change
it's
everything
either
else into.
yeah, it's either he gives you 1,000 gold or he pays you 1,000 gold.
Yep.
For the same deal. So
Because don't really want to. Don't really believe in charging our teammates a shit ton of money for.
I'm just gonna finish out all of my my clothing.
yeah,
So I assume we take care of that.
yeah, that's easy,
that's
easy
good.
peasy. That's a 30-minute
Also,
work total.
So it's not. So hang on. The big chest just goes to extra dimensional pocket when it's being secret, right? It
Y
is that how that works?
the chest goes to an extra dimensional pocket. Yeah.
Okay. So I had no problems with my portable hole.
Correct. I
So
don't-
what if I classed Glyph of Warding inside the chest and then poof it away?
Same deal, I guess.
Okay.
Same deal as your
That's
portable
cool.
hole. It's basically the same thing, except you can make it disappear entirely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna use it for.
Okay.
Want that.
Or just buy a bunch of like nice plates, not plates, things to put the glyph on later. But
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Okay. Do we have the commissions all in? Are the commissions all in?
I've got everything I want, and then 2 items that Tam might want.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna-
saw those. I'll talk to him about, message him about those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep messaging at least once every 3 days so the thing doesn't get archived before
Okay.
the next session or whatever.
Oh, the thread.
Yeah,
Well,
Is that
the
how that
thread,
works?
yeah, the thread will archive after 3 days of inactivity. So
Okay. Well, Dom, are you gonna make like an Excel spreadsheet of this so you can figure out how much time and how much essence and money it will take, or do you
Sure.
just make it like a Google sheet so I can so you can share it with me and I'll help.
Okay.
Easy money.
And after
oh,
that,
hang on. It'll like it looks like we can still message in archive threads. That's fine.
okay.
Yeah.
So I need to not. I'm done for the night.
Okay.
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 So, with these 3 weeks of downtime, anything else that you guys want to do, you can talk to me about. I'm more than open to suggestions. And next session will be next Saturday, the 13th,
Mm-hmm.
with the Divinity group. So Nikki, that's I if the noon start time works for everybody still, I like that on Saturday. So Andrew, let me see.
Nikki, do you think you can hear it in the United States noon? I think that might be very in the middle of the night for you.
It's 3
It is
a.m.
a
for
very
her,
in the
but she
middle of the-
mentioned.
But my sleep schedule, Jared, is sideways right now. I don't go to sleep until like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Yeah, but if you can go full nocturnal on this, you'll be right as rain.
I can go full fucking forehead on this. You don't understand. I could go
Um,
full no life.
I was
right?
gonna
You
say,
so the-
understand.
I will say, Chase, before Joe parts ways, she will ask the artificer where the dragon
The archivist.
archivist where Toby is currently, and then she's gonna head in that direction.
Okay, he's in the northern corner of the Prowlim dynasty. I'll look on the map.
Yeah,
He's
that's
right
a
over
great idea.
there.
Christina. I should probably ask
He
for
turns
directions
and-
too.
Yeah,
Hey.
he's
Just like out the window.
he's here. He's raiding
what's
mining.
up? What the-
He's raiding the mining camps here and here
Mm-hmm.
for dwarven to free dwarven slaves and free them into the your guys' village.
Okay, sounds good.
Erden,
She'll head
in a
that way.
similar fashion, will ask, do you know might where I find all this?
You need to make a network.
All right.
You'll find
Question.
him. That's part of your oath. Find where
Yeah.
the balance has been upset by war.
I know where to start.
Question.
That would
Yep.
be fucking whatever the city's name was, Tormir.
Or Tormir. That works. That's a good start. So you're headed the same direction. So Joe and Aridin, you might actually travel together for a little
Maybe
while.
we could chill for a bit.
We'll
Yeah.
chill for a bit.
Tyre isn't great in either of those areas, Is he staying with
He's
the
staying with the
archivist?
archivist.
Okay,
He's taken a kinship to the Black Dragon.
awesome. They can teach each
yeah,
other. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
exactly.
Along with Elky.
Oh yeah, Elky's like
Exists.
and
You
all
know,
the
I
drow
wouldn't
are
mind
staying
flirting
here
up
too.
with her.
All the drow are staying here too for the time being.
Okay.
The
I'll spend
counselor's
my
like,
last 2 days with the drow too.
yeah, the
before I
drow actually Coley approaches you a couple days into the downtime and has words with you as well, which we'll deal with later.
I will spend nights with her as well.
Yeah. The drow are staying here. They confer with the archivist, and the counselor decides that we can't go back to our home. Our home's not fucking there, because of Graviturge Searth, because one of the other council members went through with his plan to try and get rid of the city. That's what those things were. They teleported the city somewhere else. So that's where you guys ended up, was kind of in the in-between, in what should have been the Underdark but was not. So
The thing you told me about.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I can disclose to anyone else.
So you guys learned that lore officially, that the drow did succeed in their plan to get out of the way of the heretics not the heretics, the like inquisitors of Pelor, and get away from the army by just getting the city out of the prime material plane. So the drow are like, yeah, we can't go back home. There's no home to go back to. So we're gonna stay here for now with the guy who's the oldest person we know, the archivist.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so all your NPCs are now at this hub. Cirilla and Brusumlir and Nefrak are like, well, we don't want to cross the Pralim Dynasty to get back home right now, so they're gonna wait. Also for my own sanity. And the Sun Prince is like, I'm in too weak of a state to go with you guys. So when you guys find something for me to act on, let's go.
Cool.
Kindball has some information for the Sun Prince.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have. Hold on. I have a name for you.
Sun
Okay.
bitch.
I have found the name of the false sun that you seek. And I was going to say Kindball will write it down for him, but Kindball can't write. So, Heishi Soul Eclipse, is that what you've written? That's what's in my notes. Soul Eclipse.
Heishi Soul Eclipse.
Yep.
Soul Eclipse. Okay.
NordVPN.
NordVPN. Yeah. I have it written down in my notes as Heishi Soul Eclipse. Soul Eclipse. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Soul.
Is there an easy way to convert Eridan's character sheet to be paladin? Or would I
Yeah,
have to
by
go in
hand.
and change like individual spells and spell
Just go make a new one.
make a new one? Okay.
That is the false sun that
will
you
do
seek. I
this.
have no idea.
He goes, okay, cool. Where's that?
Kamal's gonna suddenly look like I do not know. That is beyond my understanding. And he's gonna suddenly look very sheepish, like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, my bad, yo, I don't. Buddy.
Fucking freaky ass sound. I love it. Imagine hearing that in the forest, and apropos of nothing.
I would actually shit myself if I heard that.
Yeah, the one
be
at
very
20, the one at
afraid.
22 seconds. That's just a scream. That's a human scream.
They just scream like people.
It's fucking terrifying.
Have you heard goats scream? It's hilarious.
Oh, awful.
I think
Well,
this is
they
worse.
just go like, which is
Yeah, I like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Do you ever?
Jesus Christ, these are horrifying.
I know.
So
Okay,
imagine-
hold on. Job said some real fire shit that I like Taylor Swift thing for the goats, and I just got.
I got you. I got you. I heard it.
Can Kindball canonically make this sound? Will you let me make this
I just
sound?
think.
Yeah.
So imagine you're in the middle of the night in a forest. The sun is down. Everything is pitch black. You hear this.
So-
I shit myself.
So worth noting, Kindball, you can only make that sound if someone succeeds on a seduction check against you.
Oh, fuck off.
Understandable. Have a nice day. To be fair, I do have a +8 to intimidation, so if you let me make that sound, we'll
It lets you
canonically say
counter
that.
roll a seduction check by purposefully failing it and getting advantage on intimidation.
Well, I mean, fuck, I
Yes!
mean, if we subtract the funny and add, like, the character, and I mean, Nikki, keep me honest, it's your character, but imagine that sound, but channeled through, like, an avatar of vengeance.
See, hang on. Quick question. Do you guys want to magic mouth that?
No, that's horrifying. No.
Well, no, but just think about it, like, Kindball's an avatar of vengeance for a dead plane. Imagine, like, the thousands of dead cacophony of rotten voices that would, like,
Yeah,
So,
join
enchant-
that
That's
call. Yeah.
honestly fucking
So,
terrifying.
magic-
if
so
you guys
magic
need
mouth-
terror tactics,
That's
awful.
so scary.
So you want to magic mouth every piece of
You
her
wanna-
armor to goat scream every time she makes an attack roll?
That's fucking
No.
horrifying. Absolutely not.
Well, what's Kindball's charisma?
16.
16.
That sounds realistic.
So I'm serious though. Like, if you guys are ever in like a dark and spooky, and you need to spook the fuck out of somebody, Kindball could just fucking
got that.
scream and
I got you, dude.
and rattle some fucking bones.
Well, oh,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
we walk up like next to her. You know where like a dog starts scratch. We just scratch there really fast, and he makes the noise. Hold on! Oh god, we're getting cornered! Quick, someone scratch Kindball's
Somebody
flank.
scratch the butt.
Except it's a human mouth that makes it,
Which is
or
even more
humanoid,
fucked up.
which is even more funny. I love that shit. No, I'm all about that. Okay, I'm gonna go rest my poor beleaguered voice. So if you guys have any more downtime activities, DM me.
Sure.
I need to
I'm,
talk to Joe, but that's going to be just between me and her.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, DM please. And also Farhat, you have 2 more questions with your commune.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So message me whenever you figure those out.
Yeah.
Dom, you and I
sure,
will
not
talk about item crafting.
All right.
And then I need to talk about Coley and
Yeah.
The shopping list from like 3 sessions ago.
Yeah, sure. I mean, whatever it was, if you didn't have it already, you could have got it in Builderstop.
Okay.
What was that again?
Thanks
I'm
everybody
here
for the
to
stream.
need to borrow you after this because I would like you to help me with buying Endwalker.
Bet.
Right.
And then Chase,
Bye,
you're gonna
buddy.
message me if I need to change
Night.
anything, right?
Thanks for hosting.